Yeah, this is perfect.
Whoa, the big raid from the man himself. How's it going, everybody? This is weird. I was like just in that stream chat. This is a weird feeling. I hope everyone's having a good one. Hope you're all excited to watch some good old Guilty Gear Strive action. Gotta go online and smoke someone with Chipp? You do it, fella. But how's it going? In case you've never been here before, hold on, let me turn this down a little bit. In case you've never been here before, my name is Solid Bones. I can even show you my face right now. Boom, how's it going? So this is going to be the beginner Guilty Gear Strive bracket. So we're going to be going live with the bracket in about 10 minutes. I'm going to get Crofts in here to start helping commentate and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't really know how much more stuff you need. You may recognize my face if you watch the Evo, what's it called? The Evo reveal stream where they announced the games they had. I did the Strive commentary. If you don't know my face from that, then I don't know. You'll be alright. Thank you very much, Moon Penguin and Beckelman for the big follows, and also Avi Holtman. I appreciate it. I'm not going to be able to shout out follows when we get into it. I hope you understand. Just a noise reduction thing for the good co-host, but I hope everyone's having a good one. How's it going, Bone Daddy? Dude, Bone Daddy, speaking of bones, I was cracking up because I was in, commentating. Danger, thank you very much for the big 11 months, dude. It has been a minute. Hope you're doing good. I was commentating for Bamboo Battles Panda Gaming's tournament. One sec, sorry. So I was saying, hold on real quick. We were doing Bamboo Battles, right? And I was commentating it, and someone in chat was like, "Hey, Bones." And I said, "Hey." And then someone else responded with like, "Hey, how's it going?" And their name was also Bones. And I was like, damn, I got owned. I thought someone was talking to me. Who do I play? I've played a lot of Kai. I played a bit of Testament. How's it going there, Baps? All right. We're gonna do the crazy thing. We're gonna go ahead and get JMCrofts in here. Let me give him a call. Let me see if he's on the telly. Is that the man who knows possibly more about Marvel vs. Capcom 2 than anybody else on Earth on the mic right now?
Hey, I gotta put a stop to this. No. I can't listen. I can't. We can't have these things said about me when Justin Wong has been around these streams. I'm scared what might happen.
It's okay. They're gonna beat your ankles if they find out that you're starting to get that right.
MVC2, they got the OGs, man. I'm an 09er. I'm new school. I have no no credentials whatsoever.
You know what's funny is I feel like Justin Wong, more than anybody else, would probably be the first to admit oh, there's shit I totally don't know about that game. He just has that very laissez-faire attitude about fighting games. I don't think he knew the input for custom combo in Alpha 2 until last year.
It's funny with the really old school people, you can ask them I don't know, some super obscure thing does Felicia assist hit unblockable on Sentinel or whatever? He'll be like, yeah, it does. And it's so how many is Magneto Fierce plus or minus on block? He's like, bro, I have no idea. There's some really obscure stuff that they all know, and then there's some stuff that seems like it should be obvious that a lot of people don't know.
I can't think of a game, to be mean for a second. I know mean's not the right word. I can't think of a game that has more things you could know that will not help you in a competitive setting than Marvel 2.
Oh yeah, I mean there's 40 something characters that never see play.
Yeah. Do you want to turn on your webcam and I can try to get you on here?
Okay.
Ooh. All right, let me pop you out, and then we'll crop you. Sorry, I was a second late, everybody, because I was cooking. There you are. Look at that. Okay, we can adjust you a little bit. Hold on, we're all professionals here. You all know what's up. How you doing today, JMCrofts? Are you doing good?
I'm doing fantastic, man. It's the start of a new week. Ready to grab life by the horns.
Whoa.
You know how it is. It's a metaphor. You guys remember that movie Dodgeball? Okay, I'll stop with the boomer references. I've been keeping it way too elderly lately.
Well, I overheard you on your stream saying that you were going to Vegas next week. Or this week.
Yeah, this Thursday I'm going. Oh, jeez.
That's super fun and exciting.
It is gonna be fun. We'll see if any shenanigans happen. We'll see if I'll still have like any amount of money when I leave.
That's when you come back and you just have a sub goal and it's just depletes.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna have to do uncapped subathon, man.
Man,
that's gonna be the only way to make it back.
I don't know how much you're in like non-fighting game like Twitch spheres, but do you know who like Linkus is on Twitch at all?
It definitely sounds familiar. Oh, Linkus, does he collab with HispanicMan?
He's a Zelda speedrunning guy. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure those two have collabed on like a Hitman speedrun.
Oh, really? That's
yeah. I'm pretty sure I saw them do that. That might be where I know.
Okay, yeah. He was doing an uncapped subathon, and I swear to God, it went on for like a month and a half, like because people just kept subbing, and it was like 16-hour streams or something like every day, and it was like, dude.
Oh my God. Did he sleep on stream?
No, I think he was turning it off to go to sleep, but it was a wake up, make coffee, and it's like, hi everybody.
I've done a 24. Oh wait, no, I've never done a 24. I've done a 12-hour stream one time, and it was not that bad. By the end, I was like, I could maybe go for another 12 if I really wanted to.
Dang, you're built different. Anyway, sorry, we kind of hopped in straight to, being good old pals. But JMCrofts, first of all, thank you very much for being on the stream today. In case there's people in the chat, even though 98% of the people in chat came from your stream, in case they don't know who you are, would you like to say who you are really quick?
Sure. I'm JM. I'm a streamer and YouTuber. I've been making YouTube videos for a few years now. If you guys like, you can sub to me over there. And that's pretty much it. I cover fighting games. Pretty much every fighting game that comes out, I've probably made some videos about it.
And a lot of old, crusty fighting games. And
some ones that came out, a long time ago that you probably don't know, yeah.
But yeah, everybody, in case you don't know, JMCrofts is awesome. He's got a lot of really great stuff on his YouTube that I think is the thing I like. I'm not trying to pump you up too much for the record. Don't want to go to your head. But the thing I love about your style of like fighting game videos is it feels very geared towards people who play fighting games for fun. And I really like that because I think that's actually like a lot of fighting game videos are like way up here where it's just like, you gotta get your Brazo in combination with your Bungo and then you're going in.
You gotta get the Boko bar full,
You gotta be fully binted, you know what I mean? And
exactly.
Yeah, so I really appreciate that kind of about your style of stuff. But tonight, we're gonna be talking about specifically Guilty Gear Strive. We're doing a beginner bracket, which should be very fun and exciting. The bracket, in case everybody doesn't know, notoriously caps within a couple hours of us posting it each week. So if you're interested in playing in the next one, definitely I post a bracket right after we're done streaming. So keep an eye out, and then you can try to get in. If you're on the wait list, you'll get like priority in future brackets. So don't be too discouraged if you can't get in immediately. Just sign up on the wait list if you can't make it in right away, and you can go in later. But goal tonight is to play some video games, have some fun. Me and Crofts are going to give some hot gamer tips to the people. But yeah, should be a good time.
Yeah, we'll try our best. I was thinking to myself, because I do beginner tournaments on my channel as well, but we are closed. We do I have the dono wall. It's subscribers only. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, how do you guys do tournaments without making it subscribers only, without having it take like 15 hours? But that makes sense that you cap the bracket. That is a very smart way to do it.
Yeah, no, unfortunately we had to do it. Like at first I was like, we'll probably get like 30 people and it'll be cool. Yeah. And then I saw the bracket just go within the first couple minutes and I was like, okay, we need to.
Yeah, that's a smart way to do it. So you guys better stick around till the end, apparently, because that's the way you're going to get in the next one. So don't go anywhere.
Yeah, and also the way these usually go, we'll try our best to pick people to, for the record, in case anybody's like really new to tournaments and you don't really know how these things work, people ask questions all the time of like, oh, I thought every match was streamed. I'm sorry. No, that's just not logistically feasible. It would take like probably 10 hours to run the tournament. Unfortunately, we streamed every match. So we will be picking the matches that are going to be on stream. We try to aim, especially early on, for folks who like haven't been on before. Has JMCrofts made a video about Pokken tournament? I'm sure you have, but have you?
No, I actually never have.
What?
I never had a Wii U, so
That's a good
it's
reason.
come to Switch now, right? But yeah.
Oh my gosh, it is on the Switch. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anyone online.
I think that game is always surprisingly popular because like it's a Pokemon thing. I think people kind of like it.
A lot of kids getting it for Christmas. Yeah.
I've also heard that game has pretty good netcode. Like
no way, Bandai Namco game.
I know, but I've heard that from people. Like, cause I ran a charity tournament that would happen like 4 times a year or so, where it would just be an amalgamation of a bunch of different games, and the Pokken people always said like it works generally fine.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, weird, right? Okay, so I am set up in the lobby. JMCrofts, I'm gonna throw you the feed.
Good. Okay, over Discord. I was like, am I gonna have to fire up the game?
No. Whoops. Hold on. Then we're seeing this. Hold on, everybody. You didn't see nothing. There. We're professionals. And then
yes,
bam.
Looks perfect.
Bam. Boy, beautiful. Let me know if it starts crapping out or if you become a robot or something. If I need you to frantically fire up the game and join the lobby, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
No, it looks good. You must have a Discord Turbo, because I think doesn't Turbo get you like higher quality screen share?
I think so. Yeah, doesn't it?
Yeah, I had to get Turbo to make some types of content work where I use Discord.
I think it's called Nitro. I don't mean to call you out.
You're right. It's Twitch Turbo, Discord
Turbo.
Nitro.
I'm always intimidated by Twitch Turbo. I just don't know what to think about. Like the little battery
it's very chaotic energy when someone has the little battery thing next to their name. Yeah.
Sorry, Danger. We don't mean to at you because I think you do have the Twitch Turbo. At you directly. But again, thank you all so much for tuning in. This should be a ton of fun. Usually the way these brackets kind of work, like early on, it's going to be a lot of okay, so in case you don't, the question always comes up of what is a beginner, right? People always at me at like in every YouTube comment that ever gets posted, and they're just like, if these people are beginners, then I'm a frog, right? And they do the whole copy pasta, like every time. And our cutoff for beginners is typically we're aiming at like floor 10 to low celestial, right? Like if you made it into celestial occasionally, like I'll be honest, you can kind of do that with enough time on your hands, usually, if you just kind of get lucky and fight the right people. So that's not immediately a cutoff. We actually use an ELO cutoff because there's a website called Rating Update, which calculates it for Strive, which is really cool. And we do an ELO cutoff for people who can enter. We also do a little bit of manual looking into people and making sure they're not secretly gods. We also reserve the right to just blast you on the spot. If you get on stream and you're hitting people with the schnastiest setups ever known to man, you're out of here. I'm sorry. Like, that's just
has that happened? Have you had to be like, hey, you're a little too goated with the sauce?
It hasn't happened in Strive, but it has happened. We do see these for Plus R, and at Justice Join, it was just doing the schnastiest FRC combos, and we were like, okay, dude, I'm sorry, you're not a beginner.
Sometimes people just gotta let the world know what they're packing in terms of combos.
But also, what's important if you don't know, the prize. If you make it a big top 3, you do get a prize, and the prize is that you're banned, and we never want to see you again. You are too good, and you're out of here. And we do open brackets as well in the SageM Discord for anybody who's banned from this or can't participate. They happen every Tuesday. So don't be too crestfallen, but it's the fight for 3rd place where you just go like, I'm out of here. So
that's so genius. It's like your whole goal in this tournament is to get banned.
Exactly. That's the
it's like Hideki Kamiya, like everyone wants to get banned by him.
Welcome to the first Kamiya tournament. Everybody open up Twitter, make a new account, get in there. But yeah, so right now the bracket should be borderline finalized. Again, at 7:30. In case you're like already adding the person that you were fighting 20 minutes ago, check challenge again, because the bracket gets shuffled up as people get DQ'd for not checking in and people from the waitlist get in. So now the bracket should be close to finalized, if not actually finalized. And the players are getting, I see them, they're trickling into the lobby. We've got a zombie Nagoriyuki with a stick. That is some swag. I appreciate it.
Yeah, the lobby customization, I think a lot of us wanted a little bit more from it, but you can express yourself in certain ways if you really try.
I was cracking up because one of the first sort of guest commentators I had on this was Deb, and I screen shared my lobby with her. And she was like, dude, are you trying to get on like our male living spaces or something? What is your house? And I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I have not customized this thing at all.
Was that in BlazBlue or was that
in this game you can like customize your little room lobby to like have a bunch of stuff in it. It was something they added later, like only a couple months ago. Yeah, I know, right? And so I just have the default house with all the boxes everywhere. And Deb was like,
oh man,
homie, you gotta get on this.
Yeah, everyone made fun of me in BlazBlue Chrono Phantasma because I just had the pure blank room. Just pure gray walls, nothing in there. And everyone's like, bro, change the room. And I'm like, what does it affect? It doesn't do anything.
Dude, you can get so weird with the customization of that room. Like, my one friend just has wall-to-wall, like, Noel plushies just around the entire room. And you walk in their room and it's like, oh no.
I'm like one of those people who like they like drink Soylent. They're like, actually, there's no benefit to eating food that tastes good because it has the same nutrition as me. Like, what's the point in decorating the game? The game plays the same, right?
Yeah,
Am I right, boomers?
I just always feel bad because there's so many people like. It's a very modern video gamey thing, I feel like, to have like a lot of really cool like customization options and things. And I'm just so old and I just kick the door down. Whiskey, thank you very much for the big 9 months. I greatly appreciate it. Go get an IKEA. Oh, for my my Guilty Gear Strive house. Absolutely.
See, my secret is I don't show my apartment too much. Usually I have a green screen, but I put all the like interesting stuff is behind me. So in front, there's like nothing good in front of me.
I gotta say, the painting thing right behind you is sick because that's also like, if people don't know, they would just be like, cool painting, right? That's not, it's not overtly nerdy, but I know it is, Crofts. I know.
Yeah, no, I have to shout out the painter. Well, I don't know the painter's name, but LowkeyAF on Twitter, his mother paints all these and sells them, and also sells prints.
That's awesome.
I think she's done like a Kuma stage in Third Strike. She's done a bunch of like classic stages, like Alpha 2, the like nighttime stage.
I have like I have 2 Street Fighter pictures right behind me, and one of them is of Abigail, and it's usually the only one you can see, which gives really mixed vibes when I do Strive commentary of like, why's this guy got an Abigail picture behind him?
That's great.
Yeah, it's Suzaku Castle from Third Strike. How did they get up there? I always wonder that. Like, why are they fighting up there? Like, that seems like they're pretty high up.
I don't know. They bring a ladder. Does Ryu have a ladder in like in that like satchel that he carries around?
I don't know. Oh, okay. So let me just double check. I think we're just waiting on. I see 2 people in the lobby. I just don't know if it's the right 2 people.
Correct 2 people.
We're waiting for the one person to get in here. The fun thing about beginner tournaments, Crofts, as I'm sure you might be familiar with, is that for a lot of people, it's like their first tournament. So they're just like, where do I go? So it's
and like obviously I don't want these people to feel like I'm making fun of them, but it always is. It's just interesting to go back to what that's like, you know. For a lot of us, it's been so long since we've even had to think about like, wait, is it best of 1? Wait, I lost. Does that mean I'm out? And
yeah,
it's
right.
Like, well, no, it's double elimination. Like, that's actually, you know, you were talking about how I make a lot of like beginner content. I think that's like something that a lot of people struggle with, is when you become really good, it's kind of hard to put yourself in the mind space of what it was like to be new.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can tap into that today. And you know, like if you're saying that some people have been to Celestial before, maybe these people aren't super new, but they're not super competitive. So should be some good stuff. I'm excited.
Yeah, no, it's like I think especially as the bracket goes on, you start getting people who are like, you know, they've been doing push-ups. We do get a lot of people where it's like Strive's their first game, they just got it last week, they're stoked, and like that's awesome. And speaking of, we got our first match coming up here. It's gonna be NoWandWizard, who's a Nagoriyuki player, going up against Captain Palindrome, the big Anji.
We got some good player names. I'll say that. These guys have clearly put some effort into what they're going to name themselves in the lobby. But how much effort have they put into grinding out these characters? You know, Anji, some people consider him maybe a little bit low tier, but I think when we're talking about this level of play, at the end of the day, what really matters is like what you're comfortable with. And I think Anji can apply some skill checks as well. That might be a pretty good pick. We'll have to see. It's off to a great start here.
Yeah, doing some... Okay. Not quite... Oh, that's a frame trap and a half.
Oh, how did the command throw whiff, though? Okay, another chance here for Captain This is a slobber knocker.
We are slugging.
Oh, man. Okay, trying to get inside of those pokes from Nago, but got counter hit. Misses the OTG, though.
I feel like... Okay, that's a huge slide. Yeah, you get a big punish. Great. Immediately get the RC. A little bit of a drop
A
already.
little bit of a drop, but still got some meter to work with. NoWandWizard sitting on a full stack.
As a follow-up, JMCrofts.
That's so unfortunate. I believe. For a second, I believed. I was like, he's going through. Oh, and it happened again?
Oh, man. Yeah, I feel like, unfortunately, Palindrome has been eating a lot of frame traps, just trying to, like, poke immediately afterward. Like, oh, my God, the command grab is so far away.
Yeah, and that's going to hurt. I respect the burst there.
Oh.
Yeah, it's so hard to block after that spinner, you know. You want to take your turn, but you could get frame trapped. And speaking of frame traps, that was pretty rough there. The NoWandWizard swiftly taking round 1.
Quickly takes the first game there. I think, like, the structure, I like NoWandWizard's pressure, right? Because it's very simple.
Yeah.
It's just delayed special cancels and delayed frame traps. I'll be honest, for most of the characters in the game, you can get away with just doing that as your pressure, but Nagoriyuki especially can get away with doing that as his pressure. So I really like it. It's, like, very simple, and it's explicitly, it feels like Palindrome is just kind of swinging in situations where they're not, like, super familiar with the fact of, like, oh, a move can still be coming, right? Like, this late in this situation.
And I think, like, you know, when people break down a fighting game into the most base elements of how do you try to play a matchup, like, what should your goal be when you're playing a matchup? Your goal should be get in the range where your moves are best and keep your opponent out of the range where their moves are best. And we saw NoWandWizard was in, like, perfect sword space range the whole time. Everything was right where it needed to be, and Captain Palindrome could not escape. So we are seeing the character change here.
Ooh, that's a... Oh, okay! This is huge. This is massive. Yeah, important burst. If Testament gets started on a Nagoriyuki, it can be real difficult.
I think I can kind of understand the appeal to this pick because now, you know, you can try to outrange Nago a little bit. You don't have to be trying to get in range, but this is bad. The wall stick. Not
still alive? That's amazing.
On a pixel and a prayer here. Raw super, the chompers.
The big gator? Oh my God, that was footsies.
Yeah, NoWandWizard. Is this first to 3?
This is going to be first to 2.
First to 2, so this is match point here.
This is match point.
NoWandWizard.
Okay. It's an out. That was the same round start as before, but it worked out that time. Also, no, this stage is hella not legal, but it's okay. As long as they're okay with it.
The spacing and poking here from NoWandWizard has been very excellent. Using the 2S, the 5H, keeping in those optimal ranges, trying to set up the bird here. Oh, goes for teleport into throw. Clever stuff.
That was a little aggressive. I feel like if you're fighting a character as dangerous as Nagoriyuki, it's like keep your pressure as safe as you possibly can.
Yeah, and Testament has the range. Testament can chill, lay back, throw the bird. Yeah, that's a very smart idea, using the plus frames from the stain.
Okay.
Oh, you just have to knock it slashed. Oh,
wait, he canceled before it hit!
Yeah, no damage, 0 damage command throw, the classic.
He also doesn't get the blood cooldown from that. That's huge.
All right, the bird is blocked, so there is stain in effect here. Could make a huge difference. Now's your chance.
Bird?
All right, one more chance. Oh, okay, explosion. Oh, nice burst just to stay alive. Okay. Captain Palindrome taking their first round here.
Yep, Palindrome's in it.
I like the adaptation, and especially, like, not overcommitting with Testament. Like you said, like, you definitely don't want to just completely go all in offense on Nago because it's so dangerous.
Yeah. Wow, that hurt. Oh, no.
Yeah, the damage is out of control, and now all the blood comes back as well. This is not looking good. Oh, explode through the wall.
This is looking super dangerous. Okay, that's massive. Yeah, 6H was a little aggressive there.
No! Just kidding. No chance whatsoever. NoWandWizard looking very strong there. Very impressive play. You know, we saw Captain Palindrome was figuring some stuff out, but they're going to have to figure it out a little bit more in loser's bracket. NoWandWizard, very well played.
Yeah, very well played. Something I want to point out specifically, that's an important concept in, like, all fighting games that I saw Palindrome do, right? They got the stain state on them. If you don't know what the stain state does, it's actually not super complicated. Basically, just the next thing you poke them or hit them with makes them explode, right? They can block it, but if they get hit, they get popped up and you get a bombo, right? Like, at a minimum, you can just get SH, and it's like, great, right? But what they did is they got the stain state on them, and they were little spooks. They were just down backing in the corner and trying to, like, stand block, and they ran up and did a mid. In that situation, you usually want to do some sort of mix, right? Whether it's just a dash up low or something, because it would have clipped them in that situation. That's like the threat the stain state. It's like you hear it all the time in fighting games. If you see someone like do an empty jump mid, people are like, yeah, nice mix up, right? Because it's not any different. So just something to consider when you're in an advantageous situation like that. If you have the option to go for something like a low, it's usually stronger than just doing like dash up 5k or something like that. But
yeah, and Stain State can even make like uncharged dust into a threat too. It all of a sudden like adds that as well. And throwing doesn't use up Stain State, isn't that right? They like keep it after the throw, so like the mix-up potential can definitely start to get extreme. So I think that's a good point. When you have your chance, especially against a player who is holding it down so well as NoWandWizard, you're gonna have to really take advantage of every opportunity.
Yeah, and also don't be afraid to zone. Like there was a lot of times where they you threw a fireball through Bird and then just like ran at him, right? It's like you don't have to. Like you just keep throwing fireballs.
Yeah, that's actually a great point. Like something I see at like the really high level, like when we get to like top players like Alex Vi or whatever, when you watch his Ryu, you just get so much in the habit of just like going in, but like you don't have to go in. Sometimes you don't have to go in. You can just wait for the opponent to come to you, and even like putting them on or like putting them off of what strategy they were doing before, like making them get out of their comfort zone, can be a big advantage.
Yeah, and it's one of those things that I think especially newer players kind of struggle with, because like in almost every other video game, right, playing lame can be seen as something pretty bad, right? Like people will yell at you. But in fighting games, especially when you're playing in a bracket, like if you're playing with your friends and you're just being loosey-goosey and having fun, it's like, yeah, okay, maybe you don't have to, put on the sweatband and zone to the death, right? But if you're playing in a tournament, it's like, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Like, it's only a first of 2. You don't have a lot of time.
First to 2 in Strive is brutal, but I don't blame you guys for doing it though. I've become like red pilled on first to 2. Now I roll my eyes whenever a new game comes out and people on Twitter are like, this has to be 3 out of 5. This game is so fast, it has to be 3 out of 5. And I'm just knowing like in my head, like if we do 3 out of 5 for the tournament, it's gonna take like 12 hours. I don't want to do it. But yeah,
that's a lot of
first to 2 in Strive. It can be over before you know it.
Yeah, like a lot of tournaments do nowadays is like they won't stream until the top 8, but the whole bracket's like first to 3, and that makes sense since we want to give commentary, to the people who are learning, which are theoretically less less when you get to top 8. We want to be able to watch the earlier matches, which is why it's first to 2. It's first to 3 once we get to winners finals, losers finals, grands. Then we get to first to 3.
Okay, sick.
But first to 2 up until the way. Yeah, I mean, if it was up to me, JMCrofts, every tournament, first to 1 single limb. I mean, I think
let's like SBO. Yeah, exactly.
I do bring it up because this is something a lot of people don't have perspective on, that the reason SBO did that, especially for games like Third Strike, is because in Third Strike, adapting really favors higher tiers. Like, if you're a lower tier, you don't have the tools to adapt.
Right.
Which is how, like, TM Q player won an SBO, right? It's like, that's not happening
sometimes, yeah.
In, like, a first to 3.
That's hilarious. I mean, I feel like what a lot of people remember SBO for now, a lot of the newer school people, they just go, SBO, is that the tournament where there were the bugs in the machines?
I don't even know what you're talking about, actually.
Oh, I think it might have been the very last SBO or like one of the last ones. They held it outside in the summer and bugs crawled into the arcade cabs. There were like cockroaches and stuff in them. There were all these horrible pictures.
No!
Yeah. So it became like a meme. So I think a lot of people remember it for that. But
that's so funny.
It was a classic. I remember they would have the SBO qualifiers. Shout outs to Mike Ross. Mike Ross won. Mike Ross and Combo Fiend won SBO qualifiers, isn't that right? Yeah,
that was man, this is ancient history. I remember you would usually do SBO and God's Garden. Like, I think I could be horribly wrong, but one of them was always at like the same time as MagFest. And so usually I'd be at MagFest and then like we'd all watch it.
Okay, not to be rude, but how old are you, Solid Bones? Because when I look at you on the stream, I'm like, that guy looks like 25.
Is every commentator I go with gonna ask me? Seiko just asked me last week.
It's because you look younger than your knowledge of these quote unquote old school events belies.
I turn 29 next year.
Okay, so you're 28. Okay,
that's 28. No, sorry, next month. I'm sorry, not next year. Yeah,
you look on the young side for 28, but that's not like, oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay.
No, it's just funny because I remember. By the way, players, if you're listening, because I see one of you just standing in the lobby, whenever you're ready, go in. Me and Crofts are just killing time. You get playing.
It's your thick hairline. That's the reason. You know, when I was 28, I was like so bald. I was less bald than I am now, but still pretty bald. So.
Oh, okay. On that note, we're getting on in.
All right, Soul versus Giovanna. This is a day one matchup.
Let me update
the classics.
Yeah, no. It's just funny because when I first started commentating, I was doing +R, and I specifically remember a Twitch comment that I'll never forget. Is somebody said in the Twitch chat like, "How does this kid know more about this game than I do?" And I was like, "Come on, man."
This guy's like 14. He didn't play +R. Oh my God! Look at what are we seeing on screen right now? Soul bad guy? No, she's dead.
Holy smokes! Okay, wait. Oh, hero burst? Are you sure?
How do we feel about that burst?
That was
like that. It's kind of like I feel like it's a common beginner mistake to just be like, I don't want to lose the round, i.e. I burst. But I don't think that round was happening. I think sometimes you just have to accept. It's a lost cause.
It is. Unfortunately, Meatzz, I feel like I could be horribly wrong. My analysis, I think Meatzz isn't getting their dashes when they want to, and so they're just far S-ing in place where they want to be doing the Geo, moving forward.
That is definitely possible. I like the dash 5K, good option. Seems like Meatzz knows what are some of the, standard neutral tactics Giovanna should be going for, but yeah, I mean, Dari with the soul.
Fast.
That was definitely a soul round.
That is the funny thing, and I say this almost every week, right? Because people see stuff like that, and they're like, yeah, beginner, am I right? But, like, offense is something you can get down in fighting games surprisingly quick, and if everything goes right, your opponent explodes.
I mean, yeah, that wasn't some kind of, like, FRC, like, one frame. Like, no, that was, like, close slash, far slash, heavy slash, bandit bringer, wall splat, and then you're just dead. That is how Soul operates in this game.
Yeah, absolutely right. Also Chicago Burst, I want to say, is just pretty similar to Hero Burst, right? I think it's people call it Chicago Burst or Cali Burst. The only other type of burst you have to know for this stream is a Canadian burst is when you burst really high up. And the reason it's called a Canadian burst is because you're bursting in the frozen wastes of Canada and your burst didn't hit anybody.
Now, they say that when you punish a DP with throw, that's the Chicago punish.
That's a Chicago punish, yeah, which is, it always hurts me to see it. That's like the most painful thing to see newer people doing.
It pains me to hear it. I live in Chicago. Why are you guys talking smack? We're good. Listen, we got Elvin Shadow. Wait, does he live in Chicago or he lives in...
No, I think he's Minnesota or Michigan, isn't he?
Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about, but we have good players here.
Whoa, I thought that was going to punish the burst.
We've got the switch to Goldlewis.
We do have the switch to GL, but sucking as well. I think that was a misinput. That definitely should have been Tyrant Rave. That probably would have killed.
Sometimes it can be hard to remember. You just have these autopilot corner combos. You forget that sometimes using super there is the right thing. That was a good backdash.
Oh, is he Chicago? Am I wrong? I'm sorry on behalf of everybody for being wrong about where Elvin Shadow lives.
Yeah, I was right. Okay, feels good.
JMCrofts gets 1 point for tonight.
Yeah, put one on the board. First time ever. Oh my God, look at this combo though. That was kind of swag.
That was indeed. All right, Meatzz is fighting back. Oh my God, swinging with the two.
All right, it's time to start swanging. Oh, that was a little awkward. The Behemoth Typhoon whiffing from the super close range.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't know if I've ever really seen it with point blank like that.
Okay, reversal super. This should hit. Yeah.
Not super turn.
Now's your chance, Meatzz.
Oh my God.
Another DP though. I respect it.
Okay. No, finish him.
Could you not have comboed? Okay, it's fine. 5K.
You could have done JP. You could have done anything.
Yeah, I felt like something would have comboed there. But Meatzz getting the first round here on the board, so that's, this is gonna hurt though.
Yeah, it was tough. Okay, back there whiffed. Huge chance. Oh no.
Oh, it was just a reset. It was an American reset. We've got all these regional terms coming in. Oh no. Okay, punish on the vortex.
I don't like backing off there. I feel like you gotta go a bit crazy if you're Goldlewis. As soon as you land a Typhoon, you gotta go. Like, it's your time.
Yeah, that was tough. Dari definitely looking like they have, some good knowledge on Soul in terms of some very damaging combos, some good control of the neutral, using that wake up DP to steal back the turns. So that was pretty expertly played, I would say. But yeah, the Goldlewis pick seemed like it might have worked out a little bit better. But yeah, I think a few key mistakes.
Yeah, and something I want to call out is like for people who don't have experience playing in like, first to two brackets or something like that, it's a very different mindset in terms of how you need to adapt to things and how you need to process information, because you just don't have a lot of time, right? And something we saw there is that Dari, after a wall break, did 6 HRC, right? And they blocked it the first time. And the next time they did 6 HRC and it counter hit them. And they pop up in the air, right? Honestly, in that situation, you just got to kind of think like, he probably is going to do 6 HRC again, right? Like, and you need to kind of be ready for that, or at least expect it.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where you kind of get used to that sort of flow of information, but...
Yeah, I think like the longer you play fighting games, the quicker you can make adaptations too. Like when I remember when I was starting out, it would take me like I would play a first to 10, and then I might be able to like beat one thing that they were doing on. So then as you start to get more experienced, you can like not only just pick up the specific things that the opponent's doing, but also like you can quickly identify like what type of player they are. Like, is this the kind of guy that's gonna wake up DP on the first knockdown? Like that. You can kind of get a psychological profile of the opponent.
Exactly, right? And I think that's what like makes fighting games cool, right? Is like seeing adaptations that happen on both sides and stuff. But like a lot of times also you need to almost intentionally shackle yourself to the thoughts of like, but what if they don't adapt, right? Like what if sometimes I just gotta go. Like, and you have to be able to make that decision.
Yeah, I think a lot of this game especially is like, it's like present the problem to the opponent. Present like the puzzle that they're gonna have to solve. Like, for example, I play Axel, so I'm like, okay, do you have a way of dealing with me just spamming 5P and Rensen? Like, do you have a way? And if they can't get through that, then it's curtains. But if they get past your initial strategy, then you can start to kind of try to play the back and forth game of making downloads and such.
You went 0-2, Noir Fox. Thank you very much for playing. I want you to know that going 0-2 in a tournament makes you the strongest player there is, because now you can like go get food and like hang out, chill, and play Strive with other people. So
yeah, the only thing better than going 0-2 is just not entering. That's the only more pro maneuver.
Okay, this is gonna be Tess versus Millia. That's not a matchup you see too often, I feel like.
It's not. I've never experienced this matchup as Testament. I would maybe imagine it might be kind of difficult because Testament wants to keep the opponent kind of at arm's length, and Millia, very hard to zone, very mobile character, but we'll have to see.
Very mobile character, but as the kids say nowadays, brawl like 6P, right? Something to keep in mind.
Yeah.
Testament 6P, good.
That is true.
Like that's
already cornered.
Yeah,
not where you want to be.
Oh! Just got hit by the disc? Just woke up eating disc for breakfast?
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was an attempted jump out or something. Who's to say? Wow, that was a very nice air-to-air.
Jeez, and the completion? Ouroboros is looking kind of good, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, Ouroboros with a perfect, first round perfect.
That was a long perfect, too.
It was, and there's the cross-up, the schmixy-wixy. Ooh! That was a nice combo, too. Good blocks, though, on the double overhead.
Nice! That was perfect! The perfect response.
Yeah, the 6P, a god normal. Oh, and that was nice, too. The upward projectile anti-air. Very nice adaptation here from Elegant.
All right, Elegant is being able to fight back now. I feel like they unfortunately just got put in the doghouse. Using the YRC, not a bad idea. Try to get her off.
Yeah, whenever I fight Millia with, like, any character, I usually end up YRCing a lot.
But also, the Testament, a character with not the best defensive options. Gator is almost like a meme reversal because of how slow it is.
All right, very true. Okay, nice combo, but not going to be enough to kill here. We're going to go back to neutral.
I think, unfortunately, Winger would have killed instead of using the meter there to RC, but oh.
All right, that's going to be game 1 to Ouroboros. I feel like that it's like an appropriate name, right? Because when you're blocking Millia, it's like you're just in this endless cycle of getting knocked down, getting mixed, like not knowing what's happening.
Dumb question. Where does the Ouroboros mythos come from?
What like religion or whatever? I don't know.
Is it like, I mean, was it like Vikings? Is it
all right?
Like,
I watch a lot of Jeopardy, so I feel like I have to guess. I'm gonna guess that Is it Egyptian? But I don't actually know.
Generic soda guesses Greek. It's Egyptian. Whoa, are you
Did I nail
right?
it? Oh yeah, Egyptian, ancient Egyptian iconography and the Greek magical tradition. So maybe the Greeks adopted it from Egypt. I don't
Damn,
know.
2 big points for Crofts tonight. He's got
Let's
2 on the
go,
board.
boys. No, Ouroboros actually originated in the Marvel vs. Capcom series.
Oh, okay.
And the ancient Egyptians were hardcore grinders, so they adapted that from Strider.
Got it.
All right, Millia, another nice anti-air into combo. Man, the damage.
Yeah, big low. That's actually, like, of all the things to get hit by in Millia there, that's one of the finest things to get hit by. It does the least damage if she kind of hits you with, like, the 2k 2d, but it's gonna be a wall break. Yeah, not dead.
Yeah, I feel like Ouroboros is landing some damaging combos, but I have to wonder, like, if there was just that extra little bit of optimizing at the wall, maybe we could have seen a kill, but the hair car is going to kill anyway.
Hop in, Crofts. We're going driving.
All right, I like that low to the ground air projectile as well. We're seeing some nice ways of covering space here from Elegant, but Ouroboros is just such a problem when Millia gets in.
Ouroboros almost died. Like, they straight up almost instantly died for that.
Oh, nice mix with the throw. Jump away from the car. I respect it.
Surprised there was no PRC on that car. Jumps away from the Arbiter. Ah, that's so unfortunate. Are you going to lose because you try to use Arbiter? No. Okay, alive. Living?
All right, yeah, we'll have to see what's the mix here. Just 6P? Is that what that was?
Oh, we doing mids, Crofts, and they getting hit by him.
All right, let's go. It's just mids. Oh, speaking of 6P. Speaking of 6P, let's go.
It's a pretty good button.
I mean, I heard that this was 6P the game. That's accurate, right? No lies detected.
It's a good button.
Oh, the double cross up.
Yeah, but not able to get the combo on there because that JH was so fast. Oh no, this is disastrous. But
I feel like Elegant needed to take that opportunity to get out of the corner. Okay, Chompers coming in though.
That did so much damage.
that did a grip. That did a grip, and there's the hypest air throw right there. Just keeping this zoning game plan going. Okay, now we got Stain.
No, I feel like that should have been 6P from that range. So unfortunate. Ouroboros is going to take it there 2-0, but I gotta say, in old TO fashion, it was close though. That was
a
very
close
tight
2-0. It was a close 2-0. Elegant was really adapting in the second game. It just wasn't quite enough. I think, like, for me, what really would have changed it there at the end would have been a little bit better defense. Obviously, it's easy to watch and say, like, why not just defend against Millia? Why not just block and
Simply block. What's the problem?
Yeah, but you know, maybe like practicing a little bit of like fuzzy jumps and stuff like that to get out of those throw setups, I think could have made a difference, because there were a few things that there were a few really key blocks, like on double overheads and like overhead air dash cross up and stuff. There were a few key blocks, but there were also some moments where it was like, oh, if you would have just, you know, found the right defensive option. Another one was like dashing out of the corner when Millia is like jumping at you in the corner.
Yeah.
If you can dash out, that can just completely turn the round around, because being stuck in the corner against her is so deadly. So I think a little bit of improvement on the defense, and it could have gone the other way, but very well played to Ouroboros.
Yeah, very well played. Someone asked, what's a fuzzy jump? Good question. So the short answer is there's two. Where it gets confusing for anybody newer to fighting games, there's two extremely different definitions of fuzzy, and people will just use them and not tell you which they're saying. So keep that in mind. That being said, one definition of fuzzy that's very common is doing an option just a little bit delayed regardless of what happens. Is a TLDR what it is. A fuzzy jump, right, is like you wait for a bit and then you jump. So it's like if they do something, like they do a mid, you still just block it and your jump doesn't come out anymore, right? Because you're stuck blocking. But if they do something like a pressure reset or something that's longer, then you get your jump, right? That's a fuzzy jump. Did that explanation make sense, JMCrofts?
Yeah, it did. And there's even a tutorial for fuzzy jumping in this game. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere in the mission.
Try to find it, but
but they actually like give you a little demo to practice. Like, okay, so if they attack me, like if they continue the string, I'll just block it because I'm holding down back for a few frames. But if there's that gap because they're going into throw, I'll, you know, have already put in jump because I'm delaying the jump and like trying to time it right.
Yeah.
So
Isn't
you
it
can
so
practice that in the game.
funny? Because we're both old FGC people, right? We're crumpy. We've been around for a while. Like, I don't know if you remember, but in the Street Fighter 4 era, things like that made people so mad. Like, people...
Yeah, people would say option select fighter 4. Yeah, they were like, you gotta know so many option selects to deal with all these, you know, wake up backdash, wake up focus attack backdash, wake up fuzzy jump. Like, you gotta option select fighter 4. People did not like it.
Yeah, and it was like for anything. It was like the simplest things people would still get mad about. Like, it's like you're not even, like, you gotta actually defend, bro.
Yeah, and they would always like, you know, every other game isn't like this, right? They're like, no, back in the day, we didn't have to know all this, but it turns out like it's just because the information like wasn't spread as well, and like now those old games are getting like that solved. Like people are option selecting the hell out of ST and stuff.
Yeah.
Like people are doing like jump in with like DP option select to like beat people doing reversal DPs.
Yeah, I mean,
just didn't know.
Is T-Hawk the most a character has ever jumped in a tier list without any patches to the game?
Well, now see, it's arguable because a lot of people say T-Hawk is still not good,
but he's better.
A lot of people say he's like mid at best. So,
but he's a funny mid.
Yeah, he can definitely he can win any matchup. He just has some really hard ones.
Speaking of funny matchups, Potemkin Chipp. And also, this is Bone Daddy, who, you know, I'm biased already, I gotta say. But very explosive matchup here. Obviously, Chipp can kind of... The big full one? Oh.
That's pretty good. I mean, Potemkin's got that high life bar, but Chipp he's making it work. Look at this.
It's going to be another wall break immediately. Double positive bonus.
Staircase. So what do you think about this matchup? I haven't ever really experienced this. I don't play either of these characters.
Yeah, sorry, I got distracted by the funny combo. But, so this matchup is weird, right? Because theoretically, Chipp wins a lot of neutral things, just because Potemkin can really struggle to get him off of. But Potemkin really doesn't have to hit him a lot. Like, oh, like this is so dangerous already. Okay. You close it out. But it's spooky. It's spooky in a way that it also, like, people hate the Millia Potemkin matchup, right? Because Millia needs to mix him up 700 times if Potemkin hasn't touched her once.
Yeah, it's one of those matchups that they require a lot more precision from one player, even if that character has the advantage. You know, they have to play a lot more perfectly, right? Or they're afforded a lot fewer mistakes, let's say.
Yeah, that 6P was godlike, by the way, beating the Sukiyaki on the Rekka. And look at that, just a couple of weird scrambly hits. Chipp has 20% life. Oh my god, again. Consistent. Red Star.
Okay, nice chicken block on the overhead.
Is that gonna hit? No, okay, was able to block it, but... No!
Wow, the footsies here from Bone Daddy. He's like whip punishing from like a screen away with like dash up 5K and stuff.
No, not able to get a pick up of any of these weird counter hits. I feel like unfortunately Bone Daddy would be dead if he had just been able to tag him with like one thing after that Mega Fist counter hit. Unfortunate.
Yeah, Bone Daddy got away with some stuff, but also, you know, some pretty solid Chipp play there, I thought. Some very nice use of Chipp's extremely strong movement, as well as some of those good normals and mix as well. So I was pretty impressed.
Yeah, no, 100%. Also, yeah, chicken blocking is just holding up back and blocking in the air. That's all it is.
I feel like I'm saying like a lot of things that that require weird specific knowledge. So I apologize, chat. I might not be doing a good job of doing what we said and breaking things down in a way that beginners can understand.
No, I think it's totally like, I personally prefer to just use the terms, and then if somebody in chat, if you don't know what they were talking about, just ask, because we're happy to talk about it.
There's also exclamation point glossary.
There is, yeah. You can always go on the good old info glossary. Swing with the 2S. Yeah, I do. You were saying earlier the footsies from Bone Daddy. I really like Bone Daddy's screen positioning. They're constantly out of range of what Red Star's trying to do.
Right, and like if Chipp does something foolish from full screen, like Potemkin can't do anything. But if Potemkin does something foolish from full screen, Chipp has so much time to do exactly that. Dash all the way across and get this huge combo started.
I think Bone Daddy was really thinking about what route to do because he was afraid of the Aegis right behind Red Star.
Yeah. Probably better to play it safe there. The 2P closing out the round. Now it's match point.
Match point already from good old Bone Daddy. Yeah, Red Star, unfortunately, is just not really... Like, against Chipp, right, your goal is Potemkin, basically, is like, if you could get him to block Garuda, you probably win. His life is so bad. But they've just not been able to get to, like, those powerful Potemkin positions. Bone Daddy's been so scrambly.
Yeah, even still stuck in the corner here. Yeah, Bone Daddy using the cross up to get back out of the corner.
No, I feel like that should have been
hit.
air throw or something. Big 6K.
Oh,
What?
that's some tricky schmicks.
He
Wall break to kill. Wow.
He PRC'd it before it came out. He was just in the air.
That's the extra level of mix. It's like, listen, I'm airborne. I'm coming at you. What's gonna happen?
Bone Daddy is going to take it there 2-0 over Red Star. I feel like Red Star made a lot of really great decisions on defense and stuff like that. It's just unfortunately the defense didn't convert to like the guess for game situations that Potemkin wants to put you in, right? It wasn't like the 6P hits and then it was like Okie time, brother, which it kind of should be, right? Like that's like the goal for Potemkin. It was just back to neutral or like a backdash worked and Bone Daddy was able to squeeze out, which is like disastrous for Potemkin.
Yeah, like how many chances are you gonna get as Potemkin in that match? Like one if you're lucky, and so you got to make that one really count. Yeah, clearly.
What's a Rekka? First of all, that's an amazing way to spell Rekka. I've never seen it spelled that
That's
way.
what I thought.
Wonderful.
When I first heard it, I thought it was like wreck, like a car wreck. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Rekka is actually a move from Fei Long in Super Turbo. It's called the Rekka no Ken. It's the move where he starts rushing forward with his fist and he goes hoi chapa, right? And basically people use it for any like 3-part, maybe with some like variation special move. Chipp has one where he does like the kick and then he can do the overhead kick or he can do the other thing. I think, right? Is it actually just the 3 things? I don't know. But that's a Rekka.
Yeah, Chipp can do. I think it's sometimes I'll call something with just 2 a Rekka. Like who is it in KOF that has a 2-part only Rekka? I've already forgotten.
A lot of characters in KOF just have weird moves with like multiple inputs. Like Blue Mary's got like her DP, then you input like another DP to do like the grab in the air afterwards. Like,
oh, that's gonna be driving me crazy. I was literally like just playing a character the other day with a 2-part Rekka.
yeah, Ralph has one.
Oh yeah, Ralph.
He's got the ba. But yeah,
anywho,
that's a Rekka. Anyway, we got our next match stepping up. It's gonna be pull it up here. I don't know yet. This is a surprise to all of us. Who is it going to be? Let's find out, JMCrofts.
Slater versus Randell.
Ooh, Leo versus Millia?
First Leo we've seen today.
It is the first Leo we've seen. Surprisingly, the second Millia we've seen now. I think if I recall, this is not a matchup a lot of Millia players enjoy because Leo can hurt so bad, and HDP is just such a fantastic escape option for a lot of stuff. And most importantly, HDP is his like optimal pressure starter. So if it hits you, he goes and he goes in a back turn, and your life sucks. Was that like a Blanca noise? That was pretty good. Yeah, it's my Blanca gorilla noise. I think we can all agree Leo's like the Blanca of this game, right?
I mean, he is a charge character. Something interesting I've been thinking about a lot lately is like, having charge moves, it's a bit of a disadvantage, right? Because he can't do his reversal whenever he wants, as if he were like Soul. But the reaction time of going from down to up, I actually feel like is a way bigger deal than most people realize. Like, you can react to things quicker with a flash kick than you can with a regular DP. And I think against a character like Millia, that can actually make a big difference.
Totally can, right? Especially because, like, Millia's Oki setups also are usually off of pretty long exchanges, so you, the Leo player, can commit to just, like, I will flash kick in 5 minutes. It's gonna happen, right?
And you don't care about sides either. Like, if they can't, like, cross up your inputs or anything, so there's definitely some upsides.
The full screen 6B. Oh, that hit! Oh my god, he's doing Millia mixes!
I know! Leo's the one going for all these crazy cross-ups. That was a nice round from Randell.
That 2D. I think there should have been a 2K behind that, possibly. I think Slater. A little mix.
Oh, that was quite a stare down, but now we got the back turn mix.
That's the scary thing about trying to play a Leo, right? You get in positions where you're like, gotta bait the DP, and then it doesn't happen, and it's like, this is so bad.
You just end up looking awkward, and then they get their chance to start doing something. But here comes the cross-up.
Nice.
Nice stuff.
No,
whoa, going for some fanciness there.
The bad moon was so high up.
Do you think that was supposed to be a cross-up? It looked like it almost crossed up.
No, it can't cross up. I think he just did it too high up.
I'm trying to give him some credit. Like, maybe it was intentional on some level. Who's to say?
Yeah, unfortunately, as LK said, that is why it's called Bad Moon.
Oh, it's called Bad Moon because it's kind of bad like that.
It's kind of bad. It's high commitment. But that's the difficulty of the input, right? Is you need to TK it pretty low to the ground, which, fighting game, other term, TKing usually just refers to, like, doing a special move in the air as low to the ground as you can.
Yeah.
And so Bad Moon is something you have to do. So there they actually just went too high and then
I
Bad
see,
Moon from the top ropes.
This is some more boomer stuff. Did you ever use the Millia blocking simulator?
I have not.
Like, I think it was a Flash application, but you could download it to like reduce lag, and literally you would just block Millia and try to block her overheads on reaction, her XX overheads, and it's like impossible because they're like 15 frames or whatever. It's impossible.
It reminds me of the, my friend had a phone app for teching Tekken throws. Where he would
I've seen that, yeah. Oh, that's so sick.
Anyway, Randell already eating the big 50%, it feels like, just in scrambles, basically. The low, I like the mix-up from Slater.
Oh, unfortunate drop, but yeah, the mix has been really solid for Slater, and the RC to block the DP, wow.
But didn't get the punish, unfortunately. It was a little too far away for the far S.
Another chance here. No meter to close it out. Another block on the DP. All the right reads here from Slater.
Nice. Slater. Baiting it out. I mean, that is, like, you can beat a Leo player if you can actually get a read on when they're going to try to DP. Like, that is a big weakness if you can figure it out.
Getting some nice mix from Leo this time, though. Oh, there we go. The nigh unreactable overhead.
Damn. When's the Leo blocking simulator?
I know, we're going to need it pretty soon. And there's the cross-up.
The perfect in retaliation?
Oh, what a turnaround.
Nice.
Wow, another cross. Are all of these rounds going to be like this?
Was that an intentional reset? That was crazy.
You can just say it is. Just say everything's a reset on purpose. Every round is just whoever gets the first hit is like, oh, and another read on the TP.
Hell
you got
yeah.
a meter. Are you going to be able to kill?
No, and you have
okay,
wow.
It was. Let's call that one on purpose too.
Beautiful. I mean, hey, it looked pretty sick and it worked. I think that that's something that is a strength also that you can have as a player, right? Is like you identify, oh crap, right? Like the combo's dropped. What's the mix? And like keeping it going instead of just like freezing and kind of backing off is like really important because drops happen.
Yeah. I think a lot of that comes down to like how long you've played the game and how long you've played the character. You just start to feel more intuitive with them. Like when you're first starting out with a character, you can only do the things that you've like explicitly practiced. But at some point, you just kind of understand the physics of like, okay, if it dropped at this point in the combo, so I know that he's gonna recover in this way.
Yeah.
But that was a great recovery there from Slater, taking it to game 3. It's a rare game 3 for the tournament so far.
Yeah, I know. A lot of these have been 2-0s, but close though.
They've been the close 2-0 class. Wow, it's just DPing. You're crazy. Is this what Leo players are like?
Yes.
I mean, of course it is. What am I saying? This is known behavior. Okay, big counter hit though.
That looked like that sniped him out of the cose S there, and I kind of wish they went for 6P when they were that close. Gets to come to guard crush pressure stuff.
Oh, the plus frames. Slater gets away from the corner here. This could be a chance, but not if you're just gonna get combonied like that. Another perfect.
Ow. It happens. Both these characters are definitely, they're characters who can perfect you.
Yeah, almost every round here has been won by whoever gets the first hit. So let's see if that streak can continue here. Randell,
I don't know
really keeping things going here. Nice wall break combo as well.
I think a consideration there is that you may have actually not wanted to wall break and just do one more hit because they would have had super to end it the next time.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Although the meter gain here is kind of nice. You're going to get 1 meter out of it, but now this is a chance for Slater.
Oh, the mix. Okay, what you got, low? Yeah, blocked it.
Yeah, that was a good block, but gets counter hit by the overhead. RC burst is available for Slater. Going to use it, yeah.
Great burst timing. That was a very weird situation to try to burst it.
Wait a minute. Have I jinxed it? The commentator's curse coming in. Look at...
What?
I don't know what's happening, but I'm really... on the edge of my seat here. Okay, 6P.
Run up 6P. Okay, we're going down. Do you know the term double Luigi JMCrofts?
Yeah,
because that's what we're in for.
Double Luigi, last game, last round. Let's go. Oh, gets opened up low.
Oh, no!
My man said back turn who? Never heard of her. Sets up the pressure. It's just mids. It's just mids. DP. Oh my god, the back turn mix.
Is it
so
enough?
Real. The super's gonna wall break. I think it is. Yeah, Randell takes it. That was a sick match, man. That was godlike.
That was super good. Yeah, I like that was really good play from both of them. They both had, I think, a really good understanding. I do really appreciate Slater's kind of who says they hate this matchup. I don't doubt it. Leo's he's just, I don't know if you know this. It's kind of good. He kind of wins tournaments.
He's decent. Yeah.
But
I think what we saw from Randell, this seems like maybe an oversimplification was, but you know, he just didn't DP anymore. It seemed like Slater was erring on the side of baiting DPs, and so if you read that the opponent expects you to DP, don't DP. It worked out.
Yeah, something also to consider, Slater, is remember that DPs in this game, they have 0 throw invincibility, right? It's like a big weakness of them. So like, if you're fighting someone like a Leo and they're trying to DP in situations where a throw mix is like viable, like could happen, it's not a bad idea to just start throwing more, right? Like theoretically as Millia in order to get like good Oki situations and stuff. They did throw one DP, yes, I saw.
DP get thrown in like round 1, maybe?
Yeah. But like the hard baits are tricky, I feel like sometimes, because you can just wind up in situations where you get obliterated because like you stop for a bit and you're like, here comes a DP, and the Leo just does like 2D and then like it's back there and it's a problem.
You can always try for the I hate the words that I'm about to say, the fuzzy abare mash, as the children say, where literally like just if you expect them to DP, you just wait a few frames and then you take your turn. And, you know, of course, that does lose to things. That loses to them just, like, waking up buttons. They'll steal the turn back from you. Or, like, wake up throw will beat that. But, yeah, that will beat DP because it'll block it. And it will not put you in this awkward situation where you both just stare each other down on their wake up. And then it's kind of like 50-50 on who's going to sort of steal the turn. So that's definitely something I practice, is, like, set the dummy to random reversal, you know, like sometimes they reversal, sometimes they don't, and just practice the timing of like how quickly you can like block and then switch into taking your turn with like a close S or whatever.
Also, something to remember, if you're fighting, we started seeing a lot of berserker slashes in some of those sets, and you know, it's the meme where every Leo player is like, if it was me, I would simply throw every berserker slash. I don't know what the problem, but if you can land a throw on a berserker slash, it's massive, right? Like that's the ticket out.
Yeah.
And it's just something to consider trying to reacting to when you're in the pressure situations. But also, I know, it's a tournament setting, tensions are kind of high. It's kind of scary to go for things like that. And you know, if you're wrong and you just try to do it fuzzy times, that's when you get counter hit by the overhead and you explode, and it's like whoops.
Yeah.
But something to consider.
I think a lot of times people they're like ready to do it if you do it like during a block string, because sometimes like the hit stop and the block stun like gives you some more time to think about it. But I feel like the really good Leo players, and we actually saw this in the last round, is like if you do run through like in neutral or in a time where like they're not blocking anything and there's nothing that's gonna like give them time to prep for it, it's so hard to react with throw.
Yeah.
You just don't see it until it's too late and you've already been hit.
Speaking of hard to react, we have an Eno player.
Yeah, there are some things that this character can do that are hard to block, I would say.
I think people would disagree with you, Crofts.
I know that's a hot take. Guys, don't roast me for this one. It's like the meme where everyone's pointing the gun at John Wick. Listen, they hated him because he told the truth. All right, Eno already getting off to a good start here, forcing a burst? Could we say that was forced? I don't know. It resulted in a burst.
It did, but I mean, that's a good time to burst, right? Early bursts are pretty strong because it's very likely you'll get your burst back for the next round, right? As opposed to if you burst really late into the round.
Yeah, that's a great point. Anji. Ooh, he's swanging.
That was so scrambly.
He is swanging right now. Nice. Gets the low. Yeah, a lot of people don't respect that low. They think you're going to go for overhead.
Yeah, I feel like you could have gotten some more off that AA Co, but I do like the AA Co. It's a good option to represent.
All right, big counter hit. Oh, doesn't quite get the bounce, though.
Wow, backdashes away from the dive kick? That was an incredible read.
Yeah, I mean, really, EXTRAcheese hasn't been able to get much started. I mean, Barbarak is just using every tool at their disposal to just avoid having to block Eno, but you might be out of tools now. You might actually... Never mind!
What?
A slight mistime there. Ends up getting hit by some buttons. We call that a barre, chat, okay? It's not mashing. It's calculating.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Big
like
overhead.
the control of the fireball to cover the escape angle up in the air.
Yeah. Wow, it actually scooped under the butterfly.
Good blocks. Look at this. Okay, it does get opened up, but no conversion.
Yeah, but so there's some things you can get hit by against Eno that's just, it's such a weird thing to get hit by that the Eno player's like,
Yeah.
So like...
Ooh, nice jump to get out of the mix. Ooh, air blocks the YRC. Unfortunate. If that was ground block, you could have got a punish.
Yeah, swinging pipe. Okay, wait, this is massive. Okay, pipe, can you turn this all the way around? Oh.
Ooh, the drill.
We're not seeing a lot of 5Ps from pipe, which is an incredible button from Anji, right? It just sticks the fan out for like half screen. It's like Dalsum stand jab. It's like great. And it's really good against Eno for specifically shutting down.
Right, that's kind of the angle that she's going to want to come at you from.
Exactly.
Oh, the whiff throw.
A little scary.
This is very respectful neutral from these two characters, I must say. Okay, there we got the roll into the throw. Good block.
Blasted away again.
Yeah, another awkward YRC interaction.
This is
Just
so scrambling.
back
Neither of them can land a clean hit.
Yeah, I respect, you know, Pipe has just decided that they're not gonna block. I think that's kind of smart against Eno. Like, if you can put yourself in a situation where you don't have to block, that's gonna be better for you. And that's exactly what happened there with the air to air to close it out.
Strive is a funny game where blocking can sometimes be their victory condition. Like as Goldlewis, if you block a Typhoon, he's like, "We're in, kids," right? Like,
yeah.
It's funny how many Anjis there are on these beginner tourneys. Yeah, it's interesting because, you know, Anji is a rarer character. It's for people, it seems like, at like higher level. And I mean, this is also because, to be blunt, most people think Anji is the bottom one, right? People really think this dunk on this character.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the reason is.
I think Anji, he's cool looking, so I think that helps. I think people are drawn to the character visually, but also like Anji has some nice like things that are like, if you throw scissors, I can throw rock, right? Like he has some things that it's easy to understand, like why a move is good or why you would use a move in a certain situation. So I kind of understand it, as opposed to, you know, characters like Faust or whatever are like so esoteric they can be really hard to figure out.
Yeah, and Faust is also very reactive and has weird pressure. But okay, block on the gold burst. That's huge. But unfortunately, EXTRAcheese now has absolutely no burst option. But all right, gets an actual.
Yeah, that was a great conversion off the stroke. Oh, and the pressure here. Good block.
What a block!
Yeah, that was actually insane.
Oh,
interrupts the super. Very smart, knowing that that super's safe. Gotta interrupt it. Oh, Pipe. I feel like Pipe has made so many right decisions. It would be such a tragedy if they didn't win the round. So nicely done there.
Good old Pipe. Wait, sorry, is it 1-0 Pipe or did Cheese win that last one? I'm so sorry. I think Pipe won, didn't he?
Yeah, that seems right.
Chat, help.
I don't know how I've forgotten already. I live in the moment. Counter hit.
Rise up. Yeah.
Ooh, the stare down with the low. Very nice. Yeah, does that mean that's it?
I think that's it. Pipe 2?
It's over already. Anji.
Yeah, big Anji. You can do it. Yeah, that's like, this Anji as a character, right? I think, who was it who I had on stream? I think it was LK, I think. Or no, it was Otashi. Otashi said that characters like Anji and Faust, right? People who people put lower on like tier lists and stuff. He's like, you don't want them to be good because the gimmicks they have are strong, right? Like no matter where they are. So just dealing with things like Fujin and Fujin follow-ups can be a very difficult knowledge check if you're unfamiliar with it. Like regardless of what people think the character's strength is, right? Yeah, she just said how to fight Anji. Like you gotta know it like any other matchup, right?
It's kind of like how people never want grapplers to be top tier. Like, it's like the game's not fun if I have to fight a top tier grappler all the time. Like, maybe the same would happen if we had to fight top tier Faust. Who's to say?
I mean, we also had to fight top tier Faust for like 2 games, and I think we're all okay being on vacation from that.
Yeah, that is true. That's a good point.
For those of you who aren't around for Accent Core, because you're not me and geriatric, but if you don't know, Potemkin was like the big number 3 or 4 in that game. And let me tell you how bad that was for video games. It was the worst thing.
Yeah, I only started playing Accent Core when it got the rollback update, and I would honestly recommend in chat if there are people who are more on the beginner side, and maybe this is like your first fighting game or your first Guilty Gear game. Honestly, I would check out AC plus R with the rollback update. Yes, it is hard in some ways, like PRCs are hard and stuff, but or PRCs,
FRCs,
or FRCs, yes. Yeah. The timing on that is hard. But like you don't need it to learn the game, and like it's just fun.
Yeah,
like,
see, for those of you who don't know, also because plus R pot is also very strong, and also that game is sick. We ran tournaments for it for forever. Like everybody should play that game. Also, it's on sale for Steam, like for $1, like constantly.
you gotta pick it up.
But yeah, AC pot could combo off slide head from full screen into massive damage. He could also FRC pot buster all the time and just do massive damage. Like it was so scary. All right, this is going to be Drax, the Soul, going up against Craptastrophe, the Leo.
Yeah, these are, maybe some characters who are considered a little strong in the meta, so to speak, if we dare to use that word.
What a bombo! That was a great catch on the corner escape there.
And yeah, now you're getting slashed in the corner. Nice bait on the DP. Oh my god.
I respect Craptastrophe just holding on to the burst.
Yeah. No Chicago and or Cali and or Hero burst, whatever.
And or wherever else it is that people burst like that.
Listen, whatever place you want to smack talk, that burst was not coming out.
Yeah, that's literally what it says in the glossary entry for the record of like the place actually isn't important. Just pick whatever place you want.
Wherever you're speaking from is what you should say probably. But yeah, this is looking a little bit tough for Craptastrophe, but he's playing more of a defensive round, or at least that was what was happening until he got hit here and placed in the corner against Soul, not where you want to be.
We're gonna be, that Fafnir is gonna be plus 7,000 because they were in the air. Okay, this is a huge start.
Yeah, using the DP to get out of the corner, very smart. How do we feel about that wall break, though? Going back to neutral?
It's scary, but okay. If it works, it works.
Oh, that whiff was so frightening.
That was 5K. I mean, it's a god button, but the huge downside is that with Soul whiffs it, he's like, oh, my knees. Like, it takes forever.
No, he felt like he was whiffing that for 50 frames or something. Good God. But yeah, Craptastrophe, nice job bringing that round back. Had to use burst to stay alive, but now you're out of the corner. Could be worse.
Ain't bad. At least it's not the beta wild throw. That would have hurt more.
Oh my god, yeah, don't remind me. Alright, Soul gets... baits the DP, had to RC to stay safe. Nice 5K, though. Uh-oh. Woo, that is a bombo, too, as well. Very nice.
Oh my god, wait, this is really gonna hurt. Crap. Dead, yeah. No! Alive!
No, you jinxed it! Okay, but he got the throw.
That was a wild throw on the DP. I greatly respect the option because that made a lot of sense for Crap, right? If they were close to having the meter to be able to RC it, they might have been able to.
Yeah.
So going for the meaty wild throw there, perfect. Exactly what you want to go.
Yeah, it's like even better than blocking the DP in that situation. You're totally right because you don't have to think about it. Don't have to think about whether they're going to RC or not.
Yes.
That was an exciting first game, to say the least. Let's see if Craptastrophe can turn things around in game 2 here. It was so close. I feel like it could go either way.
Also, yeah, the skeleton minion run was the 25v25, which I tried to watch, but it went on for like 8 hours or something like that, and I caught the YouTube VOD later. That tournament took forever. Anyway. I feel like, unfortunately, Craptastrophe... Yeah, I was going to say, we haven't been seeing a lot of fireballs from them in the neutral, which can be very good against Soul, just because it destroys Gunflame. It just keeps going.
Right. Yeah, you just got to find the space to actually use it, which can be easier said than done. Nice poke in there, though. Got the corner now.
Wow, I can't believe that 5H connected.
Is that 0 for 3 on DPs? No, there's been one connected DP, right? Either way, this is not looking good.
That was a strange use for Tyrant Rave, I think, because it wasn't going to wall break. Okay, but it worked out.
Match point here for Drax.
Drax is looking good. Yeah, 2S is a pretty good button.
Okay, successful DP and burst it? Okay.
He can 5K in time!
Alright. Bar slat, or 6H, I mean. Both players with no burst now.
Alright, Leo stuff is happening lows.
The back turn mix. Oh, I love the 5K there. Don't even respect it. Good block on the overhead, too, but... Okay. Craptastrophe has a big chance here. Gets the overhead this time.
Oh!
Wow. Okay,
What?
no wall break.
Okay, breaks it this time.
There's the wall break. Oh, look at...
He was throwing. He's throwing. No!
Yeah. Oh, that would have been so genius if it worked. What if, though, chat? That's all I ask you. What if, though? The Drax is going to take it.
Oh, my gosh.
Guys, that's your option select, okay? Whenever something you try fails, you just got to ask, what if? Imagine if it had worked. It would have been genius.
You just, you know, it's like the reality's here, and you show the other one where it's like Idom holding the Capcom Cup trophy, but it's you, and it's just like, it could have been. Like...
This is going to be my new game show. Instead of Will It Kill, it'll be What If It Landed?
I had to leave. Are we still in pools? That's not what the word pools means. Pools specifically refers to like when you have like multiple brackets and stuff that you're running through to get to like top 8. But yes, we're not in top 8 or anything.
Yeah, it looks like that is going to set up winner semis. Or
yeah, the winner semis is getting filled out. We still have to do Rebel Rafflecopter. That is an old name. That is
fantastic name.
Rebel Rafflecopter against Bone Daddy, and then Randell and Ouroboros. That should be a hype match.
We're setting up the storylines here.
We are.
Now that I know that the top 3 gets banned, though, that adds like so much intrigue. I'm like, oh my god.
HispanicMan.
If you make it to winners finals, you're banned.
Yeah, you're out. Although, I always say that we banned a 4th placer for the record because Backpack was commentating that day. Backpack's a wonderful human, for those of you who don't know. And they were a Zato player. And Backpack was so scared of this Zato player that he was like, you got it. There's no way. You are graduating tonight.
Oh, wow.
It was super funny. So we've reserved the right to ban whomsoever we wish. But... Of
course.
Ram?
Just like me on Twitter.
You can't ban people. You block people.
Yeah, you're right. I can't. Yeah, I block. I would do it again, too. All right, Rafflecopter versus Bone Daddy. So is Bone Daddy your actual dad? Is that where you got the name from?
No. Actually, it's a different family tree, different lineage.
Oh, okay.
All right,
nice Rekka pressure here with Ram.
Yeah, Bone Daddy is cranked. This is spooky. You really don't want to get tapped by anything.
That nearly invisible pink bar. Yeah, there's the Nerf 2K. I don't know too much about Chipp these days, but I do know a lot of people complain about what they did to his J2K.
The Dust RC dead. That's the good thing about fighting Chipp is like usually that mix gets so heavily scaled that it's not a big deal. Chipp dies. It doesn't matter. Like...
yeah, I mean Ram touches Chipp probably dies.
Nice corner escape.
Yeah, good getting out of the situation so you don't even have to deal with the mix. And now this is going to be an exploded Chipp.
The 6H actually didn't hit. The swords popped first, which did make them lose a grip of damage. But
okay, this is a chance here for Bone Daddy. Oh, the reversal throw, though.
Good burst timing.
Stay alive. Jumps out of the sword explosion. Nice. The pressure!
Yeah, I feel like that BRC was a YRC that they were just kind of doing at fuzzy timing. Right. Oh my god, bring him back down to the ground!
Yeah, that was a great air-to-ground block string. Bone Daddy played so solid at the tail end of that round. That was crazy.
Pixel!
A pixel and a prayer, man. That was awesome. An immediate burst here from Rafflecopter. Wow, another whiff punish from like full screen. We've seen Bone Daddy going for those today.
Yeah, this is the ideal position if you're Bone Daddy, right? Ram doesn't have meter to do super. Holy moly, that did damage. Ram does not have super to explode you instantly.
And going for another whiff punish. Bone Daddy's movement and whiff punishing and poking have been so good. A perfect.
Holy smokes. Check out Bone Daddy's stream. They're using the dual disc mod on Chipp.
Oh, like his arm, like swords.
Beating him with the dual disc? The dual disc system.
I remember when I was a kid, I didn't realize that on the show they didn't follow the rules. Like on season 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh, they didn't like follow the rules of the games. They could just play whatever monster they wanted. They didn't have to like sacrifice for them. And so that's how I would play. I'd be like, what do you mean? I can't just play Blue Eyes White Dragon? I drew it.
Unironically, what I used to do as a kid, because I thought you could, is you put a man-eater bug on the field face down, and then you flip it up and down as many times as you want in your turn to kill everybody on the opposite side.
I mean, it says on the card, man-eater bug, so it eats them.
Yeah, no, I mean, the effect is when it flips over, you kill somebody. I didn't know you couldn't just keep doing that. Anyway.
Rafflecopter. Oh, nice escape from Bone Daddy.
Ow. Didn't have the swords, though, which
no
might
swords,
have actively killed him.
Wow, that's a big counter hit. Yeah, the burst is forced out there. We've seen
Good
Bone Daddy
escape on the swords.
So good. Yeah, so good at avoiding those sword explosions.
Well, it's funny because usually when Ram does up sword like that, it kind of catches your air of, like, if you try to escape from the air. But Chipp goes up so fast that he can clear it.
Yeah, the instant super jump. But Rafflecopter has around here. Bone Daddy gonna have to make some kind of adaptation because these swords are just a big problem.
They cross up, miss a 5k there, but Raffle was not fighting. Yeah, that was scary. Okay. Bone Daddy. The command grab, the first one? Gotta be careful here. She's got 50 meter. That's, yeah. If you're Chipp, you have to respect it because it's gonna hurt you so bad. Interesting. Those two
that was the second time we've seen that sort of raw blue RC. I wonder if that's like a YRC attempt and just Bone Daddy didn't press anything.
Yeah, I think Bone Daddy is like accidentally kind of baiting it out because he's just so scared of super, and Rafflecopter's just doing YRC as soon as they can. You want to confirm that you actually block the thing first.
All right, the RC to get the corner here. Are we going to see the wall break? Yeah. Bone Daddy can put it away right here.
Yeah, I feel like that JS from Rafflecopter looked a little desperate. Okay, but this is huge.
Whoa, super!
Oh, that was a punish! What a gamer!
Oh my gosh, Bone Daddy taking the match, looking pretty strong here. I'm very impressed with this Chipp play.
Holy moly, Bone Daddy holding it down. The dual disc system is bringing him on through. Beautiful.
Yeah, I mean that's the power up. I heard you do better when you have the mods. I was playing earlier with the Potemkin dolphin mod.
I saw you said like, oh crap, my mods are still on. Wait, do I still have the Potemkin one? And then you hovered over,
man,
stand still.
That one's hype. You guys don't even know that powers you up. Even if the opponent can't see it, it's just a mental advantage.
That was awesome. That was Bone Daddy was playing really well. Rebel Rafflecopter was also playing very well in that set. I feel like there was you know what we did not see from Rebel that I think I would have liked to see is Rekka Pressure, because Rekka Pressure from Ram is so scary, right? Like as a frame trap, as a stop hitting buttons kind of tool, and they were just more reliant on swords, which like you got to mix them in, right? Like I think it's very important for trying, like, because Chipp is squirmy, the dude's trying to get out of your stuff, and you put a stop to that.
Now that Ram has the ability to like dash cancel her Rekka hits and stuff, it can be very oppressive on rushdown. So yeah, that would have been a good call. I wonder if like we did see some of it early on, and we saw some defensive DPs from Bone Daddy, so maybe that was sort of deterring Ram a little bit. But yeah, I think that would be a good call.
Yeah, GG's to both of y'all. You both played great. Cross, random question about you. Because on your stream, right? Your sub alert is the Mondo Cool. Like, are you a big like a bridge series kind of fan?
You know, I'm actually not at all. It's literally just because when I first started streaming, all I would do was stream Krillin matches like all day. So everything when I started streaming became like Dragon Ball memes.
Got it.
I don't know why I made it the Mondo Cool thing though, because Krillin. I mean, I guess Krillin is in that part where he's like, that's not even a bridge, right? That's the real show, right? Vegeta says Mondo Cool on the real show.
Wait, is that an actual line from the show?
Yeah, it's from the old dub, not the Kai dub, but the original dub, I believe.
I mean, okay, the original dub is basically the abridged series anyway. That thing's chaos.
Yeah.
Also, hi Harl. Hope you're doing good.
Isn't Krillin like, whoa, Mondo Cool? And he's like, that's right, boys. Yeah.
Wow, Vegeta.
Oh, wow.
That's how he talks.
That's what the stream has devolved into, is just voices.
I'll be honest, most of my streams devolve into that.
It's just, for me, it's just Blanca noise. That's all I do is.
One of the funniest, like, Blanca. Sorry, I froze you there for a second in time. One of the funniest, like, things I've ever seen in fighting games is my one friend was fighting someone I knew a while ago who was very serious about fighting games, right? Like, they were trying really hard to get super good at them. And he was just playing Blanca in Street Fighter 4. And he was just doing, like, the mix-up was Amazon River Run or not, right? Like, it was just hitting him. It was just tearing him apart. And, like, he was getting so pissed. And one of Blanca's victory quotes in that game, right? He does the little Blanca dance, and he says, "You'd never survive in the jungle." And my friend just started going, "You would never survive in the jungle." And it made him so much madder. It was so funny.
Oh, man. Dude, Blanca was so lame in SF4. I thought that I hated Blanca for like a decade because I hated him in SF4. But then I started playing him in like CVS2 and like hyper fighting, and I was like, wait, this character is actually godlike. Because in SF4, he's so dumb. He just holds down back. And then he does these like dumb mix-ups like Raw Ultra, hope that it crosses up. Like, yeah, he's such a lame character. But then in the old games, he's so sick. He's like this footsies character who does like 40% when he lands a grab. I love that guy.
I mean, and also in CVS 2, he is power. That is
he's broken in CVS 2, yeah. But he's so sick though. Like, electricity is like +5. You just like force them to block electricity all the time. It's
+5 and invincible if you roll cancel it. You know, it's great for everybody.
Yeah, I only play K Groove though, because it's baby Groove.
I mean, K Groove Blanca's pretty strong.
Yeah, you just pick Blanca, K Groove. You super has invincibility and it's mostly safe. You just throw it out. It does 50% on hit. It's fun, man.
Did I ever? A while ago, a friend of mine entered. It was at ECT. There was a CVS2 tournament, and my one buddy entered the CVS2 tournament, but he couldn't make it. But another one of my friends went, and he's like, "I'll take your spot." And the only way he knows how to play CVS2 is ratio 4K Bison, right?
Oh,
which is a hell of a character if you're not ready for it. And it was so funny because he was just ripping through everybody in the bracket because they were so unprepared for ratio 4 Bison. And then he goes to fight Justin Wong, right? Because he makes it to top 8. Oh, and he picks his character, and Justin pokes up over the cabinet and is like, "That's your character?" And he was like, "Yeah." And Justin's like, "Okay." And he just...
Ratio 4K, that's Sigma male grind set right there.
There's a clip of it that was on Will It Kill. It's from that tournament run, which unfortunately the VOD is lost. But there's a one clip where he's just walking around his Bison, and he just crouch fierce, and it's Will It Kill, and the dude has 100% life. And it's just crouch fierce Psycho Crusher super, and he just dies. And it's like,
oh my god. Yeah, that checks out.
So funny.
Oh no, they're posting the JM Chang in the chat since we're talking about CVS2.
It's a good game. Players, again, whenever you're ready to get started, get on in there. This is going to be our first match, everybody, if you can believe it, for top 8. Whoa,
it's
we already
happening.
Made it. By the way, JMCrofts, if you ever want to get up and like grab some water or something like that, let me know. We can always take the 5.
I'm all set on water, but I've been drinking so much I might have to get up to use the restroom. But
let me know if you got to take the 2 minutes. It's allowed. It's permitted. Bone Daddy's hopping right back on. No rest for the wicked Chipp players going up against Drax.
The warm fingers. Yeah, I mean, that Bone Daddy's Chipp was very impressive, but can we really write off this soul? Drax's soul was looking pretty dangerous. Oh, there's the DP.
There's the DP back.
I always tell people that I feel like if you get hit by DP, the odds of you doing DP that round go up like exponentially, just because it like seeds the idea in your head. It like inceptions you.
Oh, doesn't have burst. That's gonna hurt. I wonder if Bone Daddy would have wished that he kind of routed that a little differently. I don't know if he knew the actual health of the wall have.
Oh, look at that Roman cancel though.
You want to actually make 5K have 700 whiff frames? Not dead?
Oh, what if though? What if that killed? That would have been so sick, and now Chipp is gonna die.
This is so dangerous. No!
He's gonna die. No, not like this. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. The best laid plans of mice and men. Look at that whiff punish though. Absolutely jumping right back into it is Bone Daddy. Not gonna let that loss get to him. I respect it.
It's the Chipp lifestyle, right? You just have to accept the fact that you're already dead and just go about your business.
Yeah, sometimes you do just die, unfortunately. Nice combo with the vortex.
Ow, ow. Is this gonna kill? No, okay, not quite. Could have already seen
that not kill? Oh my gosh. The guts. Chipp does have good guts, is that right? I don't even remember.
Chipp does have good guts, but it rarely matters because he just has so little defense. But he's got a chance here.
Sitting on full meter.
I'm surprised Drax isn't just swinging it around. No! You could have taken control of this!
Wait, no! Ah, it was a reset. It was a Canadian reset.
Drax! Why did you use the meter?
It was a Norwegian reset. Let's not question it.
That's a good old French-Canadian reset right there.
Yeah, the Quebecois reset. Ooh, the jump 2K. Nice block. Oh, the 5K, such a good option against Chipp, though.
Yeah, but it kind of hit at a weird height where it actually just like launching super high. Yeah, that's a burst. What? He clash canceled it into the DP, and then the super still hit him.
What? Okay, okay, Bone Daddy. Did he do command throw? Is he gonna get yes? Oh, empty jump 5K! What a game! Drax landed like 2 hits, and that's all it took. Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude, that did so much damage. He just, because that was a clean hit, he was right in his face.
Yeah. Oh man.
This is getting hype. When are the next week's signups? Right after this. If you stick around until the tournament's over, which is gonna be probably like an hour from now, hour, 10 minutes or so. If you're around then, that's when I'll post the signups a little bit after that.
All right, let's go. Bone Daddy was playing so good, but at the end of the day, if you get touched, it does not matter.
Yeah.
Nice 5K conversion. Oh, another one.
Help it to mid.
I think Drax is probably pressing 5K himself. That's my assumption.
Which I love the adaptation there from Bone Daddy, right? Just go for like the safe meaty, because that beats that.
Yeah, because definitely like Soul like pressing buttons on Wake Up, he's trying to beat like shenanigans like command throw and like cross ups and stuff.
Yeah, which is not a bad way to be. It's the option that you go for until it stops working, just like how kicked off the wall.
That was sick. We've seen that combo a bunch today, but it still hasn't gotten old for me.
It's a cool combo. Wow, that looked like a hit confirm. That was awesome.
Huge DP. Oh my god. Oh, stare down.
Jeez. Yeah, Drax is playing so interestingly because I feel like you can't get a good read on whether they're just going ham or not. Like, they're occasionally just stopping and just chilling out.
Wow, what a confirm. Huge damage. No super, though. I wonder if super might have been possible there.
That was good from Bone Daddy.
The 6H with the meter to back it up so many times in the earlier matches from Drax.
Wasn't sure if they were going to get, like, Chun-Li supered there and get punched from the back, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, oh. All right, what's the mix here? Just blocks. Wake Up 5K again from Drax here.
I think I saw the startup
of... worked out, okay.
I think I saw the startup of SDP, but it actually just straight lost to JH. Unfortunate.
That's, dude, Bone Daddy. Makes it 1-1. We're going to another game 3. I'm excited. This is one of my favorite matches we've seen so far today, just because it's so, you know, it's classic Guilty Gear, just so over the top, just people exploding. Yeah,
that's the ideal Guilty Gear match is everybody is just like, I'm gonna die. Okay, we're tied up.
Let's see what Drax can find to deal with Bone Daddy's very effective pressure on Wake Up. Uh-oh. Far slash is pretty good. Big at the DP.
All right, we're 87 seconds in. JMCrofts and bursts are off the table.
Yeah, that's what I like to see, okay? Burst is a coward's tool. Back in my day, you took the combo.
You got TOD and you liked it.
Yeah, you just hold that. Oh, almost got the insane confirm off the 5K. That would have been great. All right, up the wall we go again.
Yeah, this is just going to be a nice chunk of damage. Just stay in positive. Just keep it going.
Yeah, I mean, this is such a big life lead for Bone Daddy, but, you know, he has no burst, and Soul can explode. Okay. No, don't panic. Don't panic. Match point Bone Daddy.
All right, keep it cool, Bone Daddy.
That's like, have we been playing Grim Fandango or something?
Yeah, right.
Okay, 5Ks on both sides. 5K. Nice. Confirms off it this time.
Back away from the wild throw, but unfortunately didn't get a punish. That's a grip of damage. Wow, just the jump FD. Drax is playing so patient.
All right, going for the corner carry here. There's the meaty 5K again. The success rate of that has been crazy.
Oh no, got out of the corner there, but got a little scrambly. Bone Daddy was able to escape. I would say life is even, but Chipp has lower life. It's just...
I mean, Chipp would die in one hit anyway, so is this a bait? Looks like it to me.
Baited.
Let's get that punish. Okay, not too much, though.
Yeah, I don't really know how much Chipp can punish that.
Ooh, crawling off the wall. Wait a minute. He's got burst available. Baits the burst.
Saw the startup of it with the RC slow down. Bone Daddy is going to be able to take it over Drax and move on over to the winners semis? Yeah. Or sorry, the winners finals. Yeah, Bone Daddy is now big chillin' up in winners finals, everybody. The big old ninja gamer.
Bone Daddy confirmed banned after this, but I think it's well deserved. This Chipp play has been very, very strong. I've been very impressed with not only just like doing all the things that you have to do as Chipp, like the mix, the neutral as well, utilizing Chipp's good movement, but also the adaptation. We definitely saw that round, like Bone Daddy just adapted so well to beating the things that were happening on Wake Up From Soul, like 5K, baiting out the DPs as well, baiting out that super at the end. It made all the difference. So a lot of good reads there and a lot of good adaptation. Yeah,
and just to review, our top 8 is finalized, everybody. So on the winner's side, we had AlphaDrax, Bone Daddy, Ouroboros, and HispanicMan. That is the top winner's side of top 8. And then down on the loser side of top 8 was LowkeyDfewfew, who we saw last week. I believe that is an Eno player, if I'm not horribly misremembering. Pipe the Anji, SlobbishBody, and Rebel Rafflecopter. We have 2 Enos down in losers chilling. That's a scary bracket. That's like being thrown to the sharks down in the losers bracket.
SlobbishBody, that hits a little too close to home for me.
Do y'all think
you
Chipp
guys have good names, man?
I greatly respect all these names. Do y'all think Chipp is a good pick to beat beginners? I think, honestly, a lot of characters in Strive can easily be, like, because they have usually pretty straightforward offense that, like, if people don't know how to deal with it, you smoke them, right? Like, it can just be the way it goes. Speaking of names, JMCrofts, a story you'd probably find good is one time I was TOing for an event that had Smash 64 at it, right? And a family walked in. It was like 3 brothers, right? And like their dad. And they asked me like, what games you got? I was like, this. And the one kid was like, I'm gonna enter Smash 64. And I was like, cool, like what do you want your name to be? It can be like a tag, it can be like your real name if you want, but usually people use a tag. And he's like, can it be anything? And I was like, yeah, it can be anything. And he takes my laptop where he's doing registration stuff and he types his name in. I turn it back around, he just typed Goku, all one word.
Nice.
And I was like, damn, you could be anything, and you just picked the number one. I respect.
Want to be Goku. We can't take that away from that kid. Listen, he wants to be Goku when he grows up. That's fine.
I was like, hell yeah. Okay.
That's genius.
This is somebody that we've not seen on stream before. It's another Leo player. It's HispanicMan going up against Ouroboros. I said that like Aurora Borealis. That was not intentional.
In this time of year, in this part of the country. Any Simpsons boomers?
No, I got it. Simpsons boomers, that was just a big meme a couple of years ago.
In the chat, come on. Listen, I just assume that if people don't get a joke, it's because it's an old person joke.
But what if I go in a back turn and trick it with my own cooking?
What if I were to wake up DP? Delightfully devilish.
Delightfully devilish, Leo.
All right, ooh, 6P. Ooh, I like these pokes here from Ouroboros.
Oh, there was a gap. I saw it. I'm gonna take advantage of the TP.
Yeah, we saw Ouroboros making some good use of baiting DPs in the previous rounds. We'll have to see if that can come up again, right? This is the second time Ouroboros has had to fight Leo.
Yeah, 100%. Wow, brave back throw. But that's great for Millia. Now I can get started. No, it's an Albany burst.
The Albany burst. Let's go.
All right, Skizzo, man,
nice.
you win. Oh, big 6P.
After the RC, that was very nice. Ooh, big overhead. You have round 1 here. Going to HispanicMan. Nicely played. Oh, it's round start DP. Let's go. Cross up.
Leo has a dive kick? Yes, he does. It's very minus.
All right, another flash kick. This is all the right reads here from HispanicMan, but this is a big chance for Ouroboros.
It is. Oh, wow, that was so high up.
Another flash kick. Okay, but counter hit. Thinks about baiting burst, but the burst doesn't come. I think that's smart to not use it there.
Oh my god, that was so scrambly from HispanicMan.
There's so many air-to-air counter hits. There's the burst bait, though.
That was actually, it was hard to tell if Millia was bursting there, but the actual way that I think HispanicMan noticed is the RC just went through her. It didn't actually hit her.
Yeah.
Because I feel like she was like still, like it looked like she was still just getting hit.
Yeah, she was fully like you know, still in the hit stun animation as far as my eyes could tell. I know some players, they look at the burst bar, right? That's like the
yeah, it gets drained.
Yeah, like the instant you press it, it goes away, right?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that was super tight. All right,
I'm really not good at looking at the UI. Like I know some people look at the UI like to hit confirm and stuff. Like in third strike they look at the stun gauge to see like if a move hit or not. I'm not on that level yet.
I'm gonna be mean, even though a lot of very talented players use that. I've always thought that was some narc stuff when people are like, "Oh, dude, just look at the stun gauge." It's like you're a weirdo. Get out.
What? and then yeah, I've heard, doesn't like Punk do that? That's how Punk.
Yeah, no, it's how a lot of really good. But I just always thought that sounded so weird.
That's the next level tech. But I'm not on that level.
That's also,
I just pray. I just hope that it hits.
That's really hard to do on Fightcade, because if that bar moves for even a frame before it rolls back, you're cooked. Like,
yeah, that is true. Oh my god, speaking of cooked.
Speaking of cooked, jeez.
This is match point now for HispanicMan. With the full burst still as well. Wow, round start DP again, why not?
Aggressive punish.
Just keep doing it. All right. Another one?
No! Amelia whip faced the wrong way!
This man is playing Leo. That's what I like to see. Okay, that was nice, though. That was a little ambiguous what side Millia was going to end up on.
Challenging on the plus frames? In my tournament, JMCrofts?
I mean, listen, you got to do what you got to do. Here comes the DP going through everything. The low, good blocks until I jinxed it. Now you're really hurting. He is scooting. Oh. He is scooting across the screen in the back when you can't burst because you're stuck on the wall, and that's it.
That's it. Unfortunate. HispanicMan is going to take it there 2-0, but Ouroboros definitely put up a really great fight, and they're not out. They're just dropping down. Loser side of the bracket. They're going to be fighting the winner between SlobbishBody and Rebel Copter. Bone Daddy and HispanicMan then are going to have to fight it out in the semifinals.
That should be a good match. Yeah, HispanicMan, obviously we like to meme about like, oh, Leo players are so random. They just like do a random flash kick like all day. They just do whatever. But honestly, like I think that the way that HispanicMan was playing kind of shows a certain level of like not just following the rules, right? Like I think a mistake that fighting game players make is like they follow the rules. They do what you're supposed to do. You know, yeah. I'm supposed to block here because it's not my turn, so I'm just gonna block. But like, if you do what you're supposed to do all the time, you'll never win. If you do what the opponent wants you to do, you're never gonna win. So you got to break the mold a little bit and do something unexpected. And we saw a few times there, not just the flash kicks, but also you know, the times of like taking turns from HispanicMan that I thought were really smart. So I thought that was a good win.
Something I also want to point out is HispanicMan did people would call it like a heart player, right? Where you think of players like Reynold, Reynold is like the scramblier, the better, right? Like they're actively enjoying it. And we saw that a lot from HispanicMan, where it would just be weird situations where they would like double jump back in the corner, like not even sticking out a button, just start jumping. Because it's like, what do I do about that? Like it's such a weird option.
And when you're in like that unfamiliar territory where like, wait a minute, this isn't the set play that I grinded in training mode. Like some players just don't know what to do. They're like, what is this? Like, why would you jump there? Like, why would you mash there? So yeah, I think you're exactly right that being like a heart player like that, it definitely seemed like that was working out very well. So nicely done. Nicely done
indeed. Okay, I got a proposal. I need to grab some water. Do we all want to take 2 minutes here? And
let's do it.
Get up, do a quick stretch, and then we'll get into the next match, okay? Sigwin, do me a favor. Hold them hostage. Don't let them play yet. Hold them by the arms. But we will return in just a second, everybody. Give us 1 bit. Thank you all again so much for watching. We'll be back in a sec. All right, what'd I miss? Hope everyone's having a fun time watching the tournament. Hope you're all big chillin'. Ooh, Crofts is back too. Look at that.
I am.
Good timing.
I am.
Yeah, luckily my apartment is not very massive, so the act of getting, you know, I don't have to go draw water from the well. It's a pretty quick operation.
I'm like the little girl in Signs. I just have like water bottles that I fill up and then I drink like half of them.
I don't even remember that in Science.
She leaves the empty glasses all over, and then the big M. Night Shyamalan twist that no one saw coming was the alien's weakness is water.
Oh God!
They came to a planet that the surface is 70% water, and they instantly die when they touch water. Didn't see that one coming. Master of cinema.
The way you beat the invasion, you just gotta wait for a storm. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. As soon as it rains, they're done. But then again, like I guess in the War of the Worlds, the aliens' big weakness in War of the Worlds was like the common cold or something. So maybe they're just like tapping into the history of the genre.
I mean, Mars Attacks, it's classical music, so they just drive around playing oldies and they all explode.
Wait, is that true? I haven't seen that movie.
Mars Attack is one of those movies where so many people nowadays are like, dude, that movie's so funny. It's like satire. I watched that as a kid. The movie scared the shit out of me. Like,
yeah,
it's
I was too scared to watch it. Yeah, I thought the aliens were too creepy.
They're really creepy looking.
Was that Tim Burton? Did he direct that movie?
I think it was, right?
That sounds right.
That movie and Arachnophobia with John Goodman defined my like childhood fears.
For me, it was Tremors. Have you seen Tremors?
I love Tremors. That movie's
yeah, with
great.
Kevin Bacon. Classic, but this is a classic matchup.
Big 5P. That was a big adjustment from Pipe. That's exactly where you want to hit that there to stop the Eno approach, like we were talking about. It's like she wants to
control the angle. Of course, like Eno's dash, is such a powerful tool for the mix, but also like it is a pretty huge downside not having any kind of ground dash. But it's not gonna matter here because it looks like
okay, wait.
Low-key. Just kidding. Chance.
Guile theme. Wait. At least you got the burst.
Even at worst, you got the burst out. Ooh.
For you as Twister, that movie scared you? That's another Kevin Bacon movie, isn't it? It's scaring everybody.
I don't know if I've seen Twister. Maybe I saw it as a kid. Yeah, Kevin Bacon scared all the kids. He was in Hollow Man, too. Ooh, big overhead. Oh, Spinnerino.
Yeah. Wow, that whiff! That was weird.
Getting hit by the butterfly actually allowed Eno to not get thrown there. A little bit of serendipity.
Far away, spinning. Okay, this is huge for Pipe.
Yeah, trying to get some corner carry going. Nice counter hit. Whoa!
Dead.
That should kill, yeah?
I'd hope that killed. Yeah, well.
You would think so. All right. I like these pokes from Pipe, definitely.
Yeah, they're playing a very like mid-range game, and I think that's like exactly where Anji wants to be here.
Yeah, you don't want to let Eno get in like this. This is bad. Stuck in the corner. Gonna have to guess. No burst available. No meter for YRC.
Whoa! Oh, he spun on through!
A little bit of a blessing there. Gets out of the corner. Gets out of the throw, too. Uh-oh.
Caught in the toes, but no 2D. Got the counter super. There's a lot of damage.
It is a lot. Now what's the mix? Baits? No, doesn't.
They might have tried to like immediately spin or something because it looks like he was just chilling.
Yeah, I mean there is some decision to be made there because like blocking it is not really that good for you. She's still gonna be plus. So yeah, maybe there was some decision to go for spin. I don't know, but that's tough. That's tough. First game.
That is tough, but it's okay. Pipe's still in it. They're not out yet. Again, this is loser's bracket. Oh, what we were saying earlier, we kind of got into it, but I always thought double elimination was like something everybody understood but me, and I had to like look it up because like everyone's just like, oh yeah, dude, it's double elim, and I'm like, what does that mean? When I was like a young fighting game boy.
Were you a sports kid? Don't some sports do double elimination?
I was. Do I look like a sports kid? The light breeze blows me over. No.
I wasn't either. I was a band nerd. I never played sports.
But yeah, so for those of you who don't know, this is the loser side of the bracket. So if you lose here, you're dead for real. I know.
If we're in esports, we might say this is the lower bracket.
It's the learners bracket.
Yeah. Oh, nice tech. I feel like throw techs are so rare in this game.
Yeah, right. Well, they get more common once you know where the common throw situations are. That was a straight up punish. Yeah, if Eno doesn't get the block stun, that's so negative.
Ooh,
that was
goes
weird.
For the setup instead of the wall break. I thought that was very smart.
The subhuman self bracket. That is what it should be called.
All right, setting up some butterfly pressure. Ooh, a little cheeky backdash. Wow, I'm really impressed by the way that Pipe is playing right now.
Yeah, Pipe just did a
Not
clean...
getting overly predictable with the offense, just keeping things mixed up and even baiting the burst. Look at this.
Pipe.
What a recovery here in game 2. It's going to be game 3 situation once again.
Pipe
Yo, someone in chat says I played the tuba. Come on, bruh. Come on, just cause... No, I played the drums, okay? Show a little respect.
Hey, drums are sick.
Yeah, drums are cool. The tuba? Come on.
Looks like a sax.
No offense to any tuba players. I do think it's funny that like there are very clear archetypes, right? Like what instrument you play, I feel like really does say a lot about your personality.
See, I have this perception that everyone who plays a sax is like wearing sunglasses and is just like the coolest person who's ever lived.
Sax people are cool. Like trumpets and flutes kind of tended to be like the preppy kids. The drummers were always in trouble. We were just always in some kind of trouble. That continues to this day.
Yeah.
But it looks like Pipe might be in a little bit of trouble in this round. Oh,
Whoa.
Look at the counter poke. 5S.
Okay, 5 Pico, a little... That hit from that far! Oh no, he stuck something into it!
Cursed. It's going to be match point.
So unfortunate. Okay. The LowkeyDfewfew, which, by the way, that name always sends my mind spinning. But if they can get it here, that'll be
It's like a puzzle, yeah, to read it, but... Anji's going to have to solve the puzzle of how to block against Eno. It's very hard, as it turns out. Nice throwback into the corner. Wait a minute, Chance.
Punish!
Can you get the punish? Yes!
Beautiful!
No! What? This super input!
No! He did the wrong super!
Tried to counter him in the corner. That would be so unfortunate. That's how you go out of the tournament in a bad burst, too. You're
not like this!
Oh! Guard break. There's the super that you're supposed to do. No!
Pipe!
Oh, we've just watched a Shakespearean tragedy unfold on screen here.
Dude. Pipe, I gotta say, you played like an absolute gamer tonight, and I'm very sorry that happened.
Listen, the only consolation that we can give you is that, you know, this means that you're not going to be banned. You're going to be able to come back and prove yourself in the future. It's so sad, though, the whiffed counter super. Yeah, you can see the exact moment his heart broke in half, for sure.
Unfortunate. But they did play their heart out. That like the second game specifically looked so good, right? They made a lot of really key adaptations. They were able to get around the neutral. That was ACL's bad in this matchup. I think it's a weird option because Anji could always be spinning.
Yeah, spin makes it a little bit scary. But yeah, there were some good adaptations to the matchup for sure. Like you were saying, the 5P, utilizing the pokes and stuff. It was definitely looking like a win was possible. It just didn't quite work out that way.
Yeah. By the way, somebody was gaslighting me in chat and saying, John Goodman's not an arachnophobia. I just double checked. Yes, he is. He's the exterminator. Get out of here.
Got him.
Got him. You're banned. I'm sorry. You're banned from the beginner bracket and also my Twitch chat. Leave. No, I'm just kidding.
Did you ever see 10 Cloverfield Lane?
I haven't, but I heard John Goodman is great in that and also kind of terrifying.
He's incredible. He carries that film, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's just seems like a really genuine, just cool, really good actor. Like,
yeah, of course, the Big Lebowski, the ultimate meme movie at this point. But yeah, he was great in that too.
Is it the ultimate meme? I guess so. That's the thing everybody remembers.
Oh, that movie's been memed to death. Yeah.
I feel bad because like whenever it's like if you ever talk about movies with somebody like and they're like, oh, you've seen like this, I'm like, yeah, and they're like, dude, I love the Coen brothers, and I'm like the one person on earth where I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't. And
You don't like the Coen brothers?
I don't, and everybody is immediately so mad at me.
Yeah, they're my favorite directors. It's not even because of The Big Lebowski. It's like A Serious Man is such a good movie. Inside Llewellyn Davis, bro. There's so many.
This is gonna be, I think, Rebelcopter and Slobbish. Okay, Slobbish is playing Baiken. We have not seen tonight.
Oh, we're letting the intros rock. I love to see it.
Okay, let me type in the good. Rebel's name is kind of hard to type in. There's a lot going on. All right. On the toes.
Opened up here. Yeah, forcing an early burst here out of SlobbishBody. Nice combo though, with a little bit of mix, a little bit of pressure that is here from Baiken. Look at this.
No, too far away.
It kind of looks like Rafflecopter maybe not ready for these pressure strings here from Baiken.
Okay, but you say that, and you are now cornered against Ram. I don't think there's many worse things on this earth that could happen. No, that should have been Super. No.
Yeah, Super would have been clutch there. We've seen, I think, definitely a lot of players today could take the advice to heart of looking when you can finish the wall break with Super, but it's going to work out anyway for Raffle.
Well, it's difficult, right? Because a lot of times if you're not super familiar with when your character is kind of like depleting wall health,
right,
like, it can be sometimes hard where you just buffered it in 19 years ago and your character's just like, I'll be helpful, bro. I remembered you wanted to do 5S.
Yeah, that is true. You have to kind of learn the intuitive nature of the wall because it's not super easy to understand at first. But
yeah, the good old Yo Johnson combo.
Yeah, we got the side switch into another wall break. This is a good chance here for Rafflecopter. Burst available for SlobbishBody, though.
That was nice positioning there from Body. They got the big JS. That was so burst safe.
Yeah, a little bit of like a built-in anti-burst option select for sure.
Oh, the windshield wipers, bold.
It definitely seems like when SlobbishBody gets this offense going with Baiken, Rafflecopter looking a little bit unfamiliar with it. Ooh, I like the backdash there too.
Help, I'm being kabaried. Again, yeah, Slobbish is getting a lot of mileage out of just IADing over Rafflecopter's head. Hit by the Yo Johnson overhead? Okay, but no huge bombo. Ow!
Super gonna hit this time. The damage, it hurts. And there is a burst here for Rafflecopter there. It is gonna get used.
Snipe! That should be dead! Oh no! You got hit by the funny sword. No! What?
Okay. The world refused to change. Okay. I was starting to get scared. We might have another tragedy on our hands, but everything's fine. Rafflecopter takes game one.
Yeah, we're
Don't
good.
panic, chat. Why are you guys panicking?
Oh boy. Okay, Rafflecopter's up one. Yeah, it's like it's interesting, right? Because we've talked about this a bunch of times on the beginner cups, but like offense tends to develop first in fighting games and then defense later, because defense is really hard. So a lot of times when you're kind of learning these matchups, like they're so swingy because like whoever's forced to be in the other's pressure first is like, oh god.
Right. I mean, that's not only like indicative of, you know, how it is to learn fighting games and like what it's like when you're new, but it's also like Guilty Gear's Drive.
Yeah, it's a pretty offensive game.
At its core, Guilty Gear is an offensive series, and that was an amazing burst bait.
Yeah, the last hit of the record there kind of whiffed, but this should be a wall break. Goodbye. Oh, not quite dead, but holy smokes.
Yeah, now you're gonna get the Okizeme as well. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. The tatami. Wait, another one.
We do a little more to Bodwin around here.
This is, oh my god, this is like every time I fight Ram online. I just never block a super. I've never blocked it in my life.
But, I mean, also, I think Rafflecopter's doing them at good times, because doing it there out of the, like, the Kabari pressure, Slobbish has been going for it, like, every time, right? And that's, like, a please stop going for it kind of option.
Right, very true. Yeah, it might be, like, really obvious if you're, like, waking up or something. Of course, they expect the super, but if you do it at a weird time.
Oh! Sword in the head. Is this death?
Yeah, this is gonna be the end of the match already.
Jeez Louise, Rafflecopter. Duking on in, getting down in this lower part of the bracket.
Yeah,
And
pretty impressive Ramlethal gameplay. Nicely done. And you know, the crisis was averted after letting them survive the wall splat. That's totally fine. Nobody saw it. Nobody saw it.
nobody saw it, but Rafa is going to move on here. They're going to be fighting Ouroboros. Slobbish is going to tie for 7th along with Pipe. Both of you, thank you so much for playing tonight. You both did awesome.
Top 8 finish.
Top
Can't sneeze at that.
Big top 8 finish. I mean, like, unfortunately, this is when the point of, like, there aren't a lot of, I think, like, fundamental giant holes in your game plans, right? For me and, like, JMCrofts to poke at and be like, stop doing that, right? Like, this starts getting more complicated where it's just like, this is your options against ram pressure, or, like, this is how you should navigate neutral, right? It gets a lot more nuanced.
No, these players would probably beat me, I think. I haven't made it to Celestial since, like, the second month the game was out, so I would be taking big L's here. So
I don't know, JMCrofts. You were beating up that Goldlewis player earlier pretty bad.
You just don't tell anyone what character I was playing. That's our little secret. No one has to know. I was doing really great against Faust and Potemkin, too.
I want everyone to know he was literally just smoking Goldlewis with, like, Renson over and over again, basically, and was actively saying, I'm sorry. Like, was just apologizing to
I don't
guy.
feel good about it, but, you know, if they hit rematch, I have to give them the rematch. Well, I can't run from it.
Oh, my God. Well, our next match, I think we're probably gonna finish out losers, if I had to guess. I don't know. I forget who's gonna walk in. I forget how Sigwin always runs these brackets, which, by the way, thank you again, everybody in the background. Sigwin is the one actually running the bracket. I'm not secretly doing that off to the side the entire time. That would be insane. So thank you again, Sigwin, doing that. If you see them in the streets...
I mean, I'm amazed this is going so smooth. We have burned through a countless number of matches here in, like, less than 2 hours already, so very impressive stuff.
Good job, everybody. We did it tonight.
So we were talking about the development of, like, the beginner meta, right? How, like, certain tactics are going to be stronger at certain levels. To me, nothing is more perfect for that than the Sajam videos about the school child meta.
Oh man, the middle schoolers.
That is, like, the coolest thing I've ever heard, dude. Shout out to the teacher who does that, man. I love hearing about the adaptations in the classroom meta.
It's so funny because, like, yeah, the most recent development was, like, the one kid actually got the game and everyone's like, oh god, and, like, he's been practicing.
People are, like, looking at the wiki now. Oh,
yeah. It's a good way to, like, end the school year. It's like, here's stuff with wiki. Bye, everybody. Yeah, good old Zappa kid. Anyway, sorry.
Drax is getting rushed down here by Eno. We've seen Drax has been very dangerous with this soul so far, but LowkeyDfewfew.
Wow!
Oh, the throw?
Run up wild throw from full screen? That's how you're feeling? Wake up 6 feet.
Wow.
Oh my
god!
god!
Another one! RC! Wait a minute. That was an insane comeback, Drax. Okay, let me fix my face here.
What a whiff punish on that stroke! Cool stuff. Yeah, this is a very interesting matchup because they both kind of have tools that, like, cleanly beat other tools that they have. Like, it's a very rock paper scissors heavy neutral.
And this is another matchup where, like, Eno is going to be like death by 1,000 cuts, whereas Soul only needs to land a few hits here.
Smoked Drax very quickly, even though that first round was looking great for Low-Key. Got the big point on the board.
Yeah, that was some good fortitude, you know, not cracking under pressure when you're so far behind. Landing the 2 wild throws. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was a lot of damage. That was, like, all of their health. Sigmund, what'd you do? You're just the best, buddy. Thank you for running the bracket. That is all.
All right, let's see. Can Low-Key figure something out here? We've, like, you know, Soul is maybe not the same level of menace as he was when the game was new in terms of the hearts and minds of the people, but it's an effective character, and we're seeing exactly that. And also, I think that when we are talking about, of course, these are good players. These are very good players, but these are not, you know, like, top-8ing a major type players. The fact that Soul doesn't require a super high level of precision, you know, you can swing around the normals and you can land some more basic combos than certain characters might require. I think that can be a huge advantage, the fact that at the end of the day, Soul is just going to do a lot of damage no matter what he does.
Yeah, dude hurts, right? I think that Ooh, is that going to be low enough to get the... It is, yeah, jeez Louise. Something we're not seeing a lot of from Low-Key, and I mean, you know, it's like one of those things that I think is so powerful, but it can be difficult to kind of implement it immediately, is we're not seeing a lot of just air button into super. They're mostly using it as a reversal, which is kind of scary as Eno, because then you don't, like, her having meter on her offense makes everything she does so much more real. That was a great 5K there to interrupt.
What? No punish, no punish.
Churn in the butter?
Oh, the double overhead. Not gonna be able to kill, though. No
Oh,
punish.
What?
He lands in crouching state.
Dude, I was...
Whoa,
oh my god, what? This is getting weird.
Okay.
Sajam the other day called Eno's 5... He called Testament's 5P giraffe 5P. So and I love that term. Eno's also got a giraffe 5P. Ow!
Oh no, another one. Okay,
Yeah.
nice stroke.
Under the 5P.
Here comes some good pressure. Nice low. Almost has corner now. Nice 5K though.
Wasn't tight. Oh,
Another one?
no.
What the heck?
The meatiness of the 5K hit. Is that dead? Not quite.
Oh, Wake Up Super is gonna connect. It's not gonna kill though.
Nice
Okay.
spacing.
Baits out the 5P that time. Oh, stroke. Okay, low key. That was a killer round. Obviously, like, getting hit by those 5K is, like, so annoying, you know, when you're trying to apply your meaties. But it was a great adaptation at the end to do stuff that would actually beat it, playing into the opponent's tendencies. Very well played.
Yeah, it's one of those things that can be so frustrating where you're just, like, you were pretty sure your pressure's tight, but, like, people keep, I always call it fact-checking people. Where, like, if someone say they got safe jumps, right, it's like, check it every once in a while, right? See how good it is. And that's kind of what Drax is doing here, right? Like, if the 5Ks are hitting, and it's on low key to adapt to it, right? Like,
and what's the worst that's gonna happen? You know, like you eat like 2K, 2D, like it's not that big of a deal. Oh my gosh, the damage.
Wild Throw gets beat that time, but no Bombo off it.
Wow, very lucky to not get punished on that whiff stroke.
Whoa, Loki flew straight to the corner, went up. All right, big Bombo here. Drax is going to RC to take it to the corner. Didn't get the clean out of the DP. Dead. Drax's speed running out.
Point. Yeah, Loki's just going to have to recover from this and keep the offense going. Oh no, another one.
I said punish. I wonder what Loki tried to do. He strokes,
okay, bursting just to get out of the situation. Okay.
No whiff
wait
punish.
A minute.
Okay,
Counter hit. All of a sudden, this is looking pretty even. No burst available for either player. There's the overhead.
I like the 5S there to kind of keep control over it, but I don't really like that RC because theoretically, even if you got the wall break, it wouldn't have killed and you would have went back to neutral, but it's okay. Low key.
This is match point.
This is going
Luigi.
down. The double Luigi. 2 of them in a hot tub. Green hats and all. Ow.
The 6-8. Good God, that was so much damage. Wow, I can't believe that jump back worked, though. And now you're getting a full combo off it. What the heck? Here comes the fireball.
Twerking under the note. That was brilliant.
Nice, nice, nice.
Holy moly, so much damage. We are back to neutral. Low-Key's got a chance. Will Drax Night Raid or something like that? That
Oh
6P hit stroke?
Oh, it just cracked under pressure there. Drax is going to take it.
Drax is going to take it 2-1. Okay, okay. I've got some gamer observations. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, some things to consider for our lovely players here is, first of all, Drax barely does Night Raid RC, right? Or Vortex, whatever the hell it's called. The swiggity swooty on it. And, like, that is such a common wall break or, like, something like that kind of option because it's so difficult to stop, right? Like, and it lets you get in. Even if you PRC it and they jumped or something, you go, nice! And you jump and air throw them or you 6P or whatever it is you want to do, right? Like, I think going for those sorts of consistent options is better than just always kind of being patient, like hoarding your meter, right? Like, you got to spend it sometimes. And for low key, right? There's a lot of reversal supers. And I mean, Eno's super is not a terrible defensive option, but you have to, like, mix it up, right? With other stuff that's going on. And using, super to do, like, jump normal as, like, an overhead mix-up straight into super is really powerful. Because, like, on hit, blast him through the wall, Oki, positive bonus, World's Your Oyster. On block, you're plus 38, right? And it's like, do whatever you want. So, just some things for both players to kind of think about there. But that was a really great match.
I think it was the second to last round. There was a situation where Eno... like RC'd to try to get a wall break at the wall, but it wouldn't have killed. Like there was no way to kill because there was no meter after the RC. But what you could have done instead was just get a normal knockdown, and then you have that 50%, and you could do like jump D into super, which would 100% kill and be safe on or plus on block. So stuff like that, maybe a better use of meter.
Yeah, it's weird because Strive has this like very meta way of thinking about the wall that it's like you don't always just want to break it the second you see it, right? Like sometimes you want to, especially as Eno. There's a reason Enos they do the what you call the slumpy man setups, right? Where they do a wall break on the ground where your character gets backed into it. Because if you get in that state on the ground, your character goes, and just slides down, and he gets to do the most messed up mix-ups on their corpse, right? They don't get the tech off. And there's a reason Eno players just keep you doing that, because it's such a strong position for her. As opposed to, like, spending the meter to get the wall break and go back to neutral is scary, especially against, like, a Soul who's got 50 meter, and it's like...
He's just gonna 6H,
He's gonna do whatever, right? And it's terrifying. So, just things to consider, but both of you, again, played absolutely great. That is going to be, LowkeyD is going to be tying for 5th tonight, which is great. Great job. That was, I mean, it's a 64-person bracket. You should feel pretty good about getting 5th, I think.
Is this really 64? Holy.
Yeah, there was 100 people on the wait list.
Jeez, that's insane.
I don't know. People like to learn fighting games, I guess. It scares me. I don't know why they're all here.
I mean, that is so cool, though. And I mean, like, obviously Guilty Gear Strive is big, right? It's #1 game at Combo Breaker this year. They released the numbers today. But, like, could you imagine, like, 10 years ago being like, we're going to have over 100 people wanting to try to get into an online tournament for Guilty Gear? Like,
I know, right? Mental.
The game has changed. But a character who has really changed the game here is going to be Ramlethal.
She's a little good.
She's all right. We got Rafflecopter and Ouroboros.
All right,
We've seen Ouroboros has been, doing that thing, putting people in the set play loops, but Rafflecopter has done a few wake up supers. That could be a something to watch out for.
You have to be careful as Millia, because one of those will kill you.
Yeah.
Plus frames. Wow, you disrespected the plus frames of 6P. I love it. Like you were saying, JMCrofts, you gotta press sometimes.
Listen, frame advantage is a social construct.
I agree.
They're only plus if you believe they're plus.
Go over the full Rekka series. Oh, yeah, that was an important burst. That risk was correct.
Maybe not the best time to try to take your turn there after the PRC, but it's fine.
Oh, your swords are so... Rebel was just going up, knuckled up on a Tuesday.
This is a real fight here, fist to fist. Let's go.
Interesting jump back. I don't even know what that move is called. The slicey wicey. Not a wall break. Ouroboros. No! I feel like Ouroboros could have RC'd the Bad Moon there and then got Winger. And that might have been enough to kill. It was close.
Right, yeah, with all that meter, you have to imagine there must have been some way. Oh, jumping out to try to avoid the plus frame situation. I respect that.
Yeah, big punish on the second Rekka. Didn't believe that Rafflecopter would go for the last one because it's only minus about 700.
Okay, we're gonna get a classic Ram corner combo situation. Oh no.
Not a bad idea to try to 6P there to beat the counter poke, but that is so risky when Ram can just the VRC to the scoop. Okay, Rafflecopter's looking kind of good.
Yeah, you have like some degree of options to do when Ram's sword is in the wall, and they kind of scale from like more to least safe. Like you can just like chicken block or something that's not like that unsafe, or you can actually try to press. You can actually EX when she press, and that can be very dangerous. But obviously, there's such a big upside if you can get out of the corner. It's worth it. But yeah, it didn't work out there.
Just a random thought that popped in my mind thinking about Rekkas. Do you remember that Fei Long's EX Rekka used to be +1?
Yeah, in like AE or whatever.
Yeah, I think it was in Super. And everyone had this impression that, like, dude, he's such an honest character. I'm glad he's good. And it's like, no, he's not.
Yeah, that was where, like, the legend that, like, you know, obviously Fudo is a good player, but people are like, yeah, Fudo is just, like, so patient, like, is such a good footsies player, which is true, but also...
Holy moly, that character was good.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ouroboros has already immediately taken 70% here, flying through the wall. Rafflecopter. Oh, the big 6B. That's what I really respect about the way Rafflecopter is playing, is they're being very aware of the air. Like, they are just kind of hitting the little ram buttons on the ground and stuff and getting things started. Not little, they're huge. But they're always cognizant of when they can 6P, and that's really what makes a ground game scary.
Yeah, perfect. I mean, at this stage in the tournament, at this time of year, in this part of the country, okay, what's the mix here? Good block, though. The defense as well from Rafflecopter takes the throw, but...
No, that was a little bit of a weird drop for Ouroboros. They were just standing there.
Oh, nice. The little empty hop low into the fully charged dust. I like what we're seeing from Ouroboros. Ah! I jinxed it.
Okay.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Everyone gangster until they land a charged dust and they go, wait, what?
Yeah, that was an interesting jump angle on the charged dust. Let's not question it because Ouroboros is continuing. Look at this.
Yeah, probably going to be a wall break here. Nice. Okay, Ouroboros is looking in control.
Yeah, this is a crazy round for Ouroboros. Maybe even a perfect. Burst is out. Okay, never mind. Wait a minute.
Wait.
Turn around.
It's Ram. You always have to be scared. Ow!
Look at that damage. Casual 66%.
So scary. Yeah, okay, good use of the meter. Trying to get started. That's a big whiff. This is a big punish. Not quite dead. Guess we're game.
Oh, the backdash. I like the backdash there.
So scary. Oh, caught the backdash. Ouroboros ties it up 1-1.
Imagine if it was wake up super there, or reversal super in the block string. Oh my god, instead of backdash. What if, though?
What if, though? Imagine.
I'm glad it didn't happen, because now we get to go to game 3.
I feel like that game show idea of yours would be kind of depressing if you were just like,
what if?
So like,
you just watch something that didn't work, and you're like, but what if it had worked?
Yeah, you just go back through grand finals and just go like, damn, this guy could have won Evo. It's a shame. Yeah. And that guy's in your chat, and he's like, I'm sorry, man.
I think everybody has some moments from when they played in tournament where they're like, just imagine, though.
Yeah,
imagine
right.
if I had won. All right, blocking the swords in the corner. Gets hit by the overhead, though.
No, it stuck the finger in the blender.
Oh, no, the garbage disposal. The fork is bouncing around.
I'm always scared of dropping my fork in my garbage disposal. It's like,
oh, I mean, you just got to let it go. It's never getting back out if that happens.
Okay, Rafflecopter's almost dead here, but this is Ram we're talking about. Like, the right starter here, that was...
Winger?
Winger? Rare footage of Winger actually working as a reversal.
Hey, listen, let's not look a gift horse in the mouth here. Ouroboros is now on match point.
All right, this is a huge starter here. Rafflecopter does not have burst yet. Gotta hold this. Next thing's gonna break the wall. Here's a mids.
Ooh, a little bit of airsies there.
This is gonna be huge, right? Rafflecopter just got burst. No, what? Oh no! Okay, what? Respectful gaming, respectful gaming. Rafflecopter not killing the opponent when they disconnect. Even if they lose this match, they've won with honor.
Oh, bro, I would be pressing slash, heavy slash. You'd be dead in seconds, man.
Okay, but Rafflecopter here's got the corner situation.
Good block. Okay, just using the super for the plus frames.
That was so weird.
Oh, slash, heavy slash.
No, that was, yeah, the burst was already coming out. You could tell the RC didn't actually connect, and Ouroboros is going to take it there 2-1. But I got to say, as much as you said, dude, I would have taken it, and most people would say, dude, just take it. I do respect Rafflecopter being like, something is wrong. It wouldn't be right
I mean,
to win
you know,
like
there's no money or anything on the line, so I think that, you know, being a gentleman is perhaps more called for than being a scumbag. I respect the sportsmanship.
I do too. I'm trying to see if they're saying anything in the tournament channel.
Yeah, maybe like my cat knocked over my monitor or something. I don't know.
Ouroboros said, GG's, thanks for not killing me.
Yeah, that was quite a bit of a comeback there from Ouroboros after a dominant performance in round 1 from Rafflecopter.
That was so funny. Yeah, great stuff to both of those players. And Rafflecopter played awesome all night. They're, again, also going to be tied up for 5th. As they move on here, they're going to be fighting Drax in losers round 1.
Our loser semis.
It is going to be a loser semis. And now I imagine if I was a betting man, I think we're going to run winners finals next. Probably.
Okay.
So that's going to be good old Bone Daddy and HispanicMan.
I am a betting man. Have you guys been messing with the new channel points betting?
We used to do it a lot, but then it feels like everyone kind of got bored of them.
That makes sense. But now you can do all kinds of stuff because you can have up to 10 options.
What, you can?
Yeah, that's the new patch.
That
yeah,
scares me.
So we were doing timer bets. We were doing what will the number be on the end of the match on the timer.
Big old Vegas JMCrofts over here.
Yeah,
setting
exactly.
up the casino.
Or you can do like how many wins will I get in my next X matches? Like I'm gonna play 5. How many wins will I get? You can do stuff like that.
That's super funny. Yeah, I don't know if it's rolled out to everybody. I don't know if we have it here.
Oh yeah, it might be rolling out over time. But the best is Super Auto Pets. You ever play Super Auto Pets?
I have not played Super Auto Pets.
Oh, it's goated. But anyway, you get between 0 and 10 wins. That's how the game works. So it's perfectly aligned that people can bet on how many wins you think you're gonna get. It's the perfect way to separate people from their channel points.
That's really funny. But speaking of really funny, this is gonna be our winners finals match of the night, everybody. If you can, hoot and holler in the chat, make whatever noises you would wish. I want your neighbors to be pissed because it's gonna be HispanicMan and good old Bone Daddy.
Yeah, I've been really impressed by both of these players all day. HispanicMan, maybe you might watch the playstyle and think, this is kind of random. This is kind of online Leo. But no, this man is playing with heart. But right now, he's playing with holding this super in the corner. And Chipp's going to get some Oki.
I like Bone Daddy ending out with the super. We actually really haven't seen them do that much. Wow, that'd be the DP. The DP straight back?
Did we see the rollback DP there, or am I crazy?
We might have.
Ooh, the back turn.
Wait. Okay. Scary. Next hit could easily kill. And there it is. Gonna be super? Not, he didn't even have to.
Wow. HispanicMan turned that round around. All right, let's see some good old-fashioned Leo gameplay here. That's what we've been seeing all from Bone Daddy, though. It's such good use of Chipp's movement.
Yeah, that RC was a little rough, though, because it dumped 50 meter, but building all this meter.
Look at the backdash forward dash. My man is schmoving and baiting the deep. Oh, no.
If they actually got the punish by dashing under the DP there, that would have been the sickest thing I've ever seen, JMCrofts.
I would have lost my mind, but now you're missing the throw because of the FD.
Good use of the FD there. HispanicMan forced to be a little... Like, this is... When Leo doesn't have burst, is when they're a little more scared to DP, because it's like, wait, I'll actually get kind of hurt.
Yeah, and yet...
Okay,
never mind. The first came in. You were
first
right.
Came in.
Right.
What did that hit? I think it was Berserker slashing?
It was something. My man pressed something, and we're going to round 3 here.
On round 3. Remember, this is going to be first to 3, everybody, because it's winners finals.
Wow, burst.
Oh my god.
Using the maximum Wesker tactics here.
Yote across the screen. Such patience.
Wow, and just taking a turn too, not even scared of like the rapid slash or anything.
Okay, next hit should be a wall break here for Bone Daddy, but HispanicMan spending the meter on the 2D just to get the extension in. DP, nice. There's a burst block, not a good punish, no.
No, we've seen kind of 2 failed punishes here from Bone Daddy, and that could spell curtains. Oh no, not the way you want to lose the first game.
Who can say where the wind blows? That sucks. That should have been the punish of a lifetime on that burst. Unfortunate.
It's only the first game though. Let's hunker down for a long match. Hopefully, I would like to see this go down to the wire.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Walk it off. Again, they're Chipp players, right? Chipp players, it's one of the first things in the Hagakure, the Samurai Code, is that you're already dead, and you should acknowledge that. Chipp players, no. They're in on the Hagakure.
True. That's just true facts. So let's see if you can take that mindset to heart, recover from that L.
And just I was taking a sip of water.
You're gonna hold some DPs. That's just a fact. If you listen, you swim in the water, you might get wet. Okay.
Okay, cross up. Oh my God, the fade
no.
back. What? Where the hell was he going?
The havoc physics kicking in here.
Good old source engine. The
Big cross up, and HispanicMan might be running away with this. Just the way that Leo is running all the way across the screen for those berserker slashes. Ooh.
So, wow, surprising patience. HispanicMan, that's what's making HispanicMan's DP so scary, is because occasionally he just blocks and FDs, and it's like, wait, what do I do? Try to bait the burst there, Bone Daddy.
Another one.
Okay,
DJ
right back at you.
Watching this.
Backdashing in the corner, always a scary option. Oh, gets wire seed. Okay, just press it. Nice.
Oh, there's the burst bait.
Punish.
Nice.
Yeah, you have to be really careful with your burst in those kind of situations because that is such a common tactic to like RC that and then see if they're bursting just because there's no reason not to.
Wow. Gold burst.
Okay, this is huge.
Oh, yeah. All this meter to work with for Bone Daddy. Oh, command throw, too.
Command grab, yes, stuck in the corner. What? He was attacking the wrong way? The
Wow.
Sukiyaki?
And the side switch back to the corner. What's the mix? Just baits DP and HispanicMan just jumping out. I respect that so much.
The overhead connects. No super. Bone Daddy's alive with a pixel, but you don't want to leave Chipp alive with a pixel.
You're giving Chipp a chance. Super gets blocked.
No punish.
No punish. Oh my God, I'm so scared. Bone Daddy. Bone Daddy.
Punish with the DP.
DP punish.
Is he
He's got
dead?
no burst.
No, not dead.
Not able to kill.
He's got a 100 meter.
The Spinnerino. Spinnerino. Oh my God.
Hold on, we have to check the opponent's connection. We got to make sure we got our
Hold
men.
on. Can we make sure that that actually happened? Because
Yeah, we got. They're going down into the Mariana Trench where like the transatlantic cable is. They got to make sure it's looking good.
connection lot. Did he turn off his console?
No. It just happens. It's just Strive.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
Yeah, go to your Strive lobbies.
Yeah, that's why in Strive lobbies, if you're ever like hosting a tournament, you never put it to just let rematches happen because that needs to happen, and I need to confirm and get back in. If rematches are going, they won't know I disconnected. And then
This is good knowledge.
that's when you do health bar lobby commentary, which nobody wants to do.
Yeah, we did a tournament for Strive like the month it came out, and it was so horrible. It like didn't work at all.
Yeah, it was a bit of a disaster. But you know what is not a disaster? HispanicMan!
All right. It might be going a little too far now, but I mean, then again, HispanicMan's up 2-0, so maybe you
afford
should just
the
keep
risks.
running it. Wow, nice tick throw too.
Blasted by the YRC. Wow, what stagger pressure.
Huge damage on this wall break, and now Bone Daddy. You know, still a chance here. Yeah, okay, with a big counter hit.
Yeah,
You're gonna
luckily-
at least want to get through that burst, but you know,
That super was super, or that DP was very optimal for HispanicMan, right? Had the 50 meter to make it safe. It was going to be their turn, shut down the chip pressure. Like, you had to be so aware of it.
yeah. Hopefully, Bone Daddy wasn't thinking to themselves like, "Well, there's no way he'll do it again," right? Because that's just not how Leo players work.
That's not how, when Neo players have a burst, they've got a license to kill. They don't care. Like,
They've got the pilot's license. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
yeah, but the timing on HispanicMan's DPs have been good because, like, it's just consistently intercepted Bone Daddy's pressure. Like, it feels like Bone Daddy has not been able to get anything started, and he won't be able to get that unnecessary violence. Going for the cross.
Flag on the play.
That's going to be a flag on the field, but HispanicMan is going to move on to big old grand finals here.
Holy
Bone
cow,
Daddy.
that was it already. I was
That's
like, there's gonna be another game, right? No, that was
it.
3-0.
Oh, is that
was
you?
winner's side.
Is that you, Hispanic at the disco? I mean, that would make sense.
That would.
No, these things would check out, but
What is Panic at the Disco thing? They do? Are they the one that I chime in with the? Haven't you people ever heard of? Is that Panic at the Disco?
I'll be honest, I don't know.
It's been a while. It's been a while for me.
Despite
Yes.
my appearance, this may shock all of you. I never really listened to Panic at the Disco.
Well, you got to move the hair out of your face. Then I'm sorry. That's stolen valor.
I'm sorry, everybody.
That's against the rules. Yeah, you know, when I was in high school, I thought that all those bands were like so lame. Like, well, Panic at the Disco, you know, they're not great, but like, My Chemical Romance and like Green Day and stuff. I was like, these punk pop bands are like so lame. Now I'm like, wait a minute, they were actually spitting this whole time. I just didn't understand.
I only listened to My Chemical Romance like super late, like only just a couple years ago. I was like, you know, and I, because I'm not crazy, right? They're Black Parade. That's them. I have other people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That album's great. Like I just was like,
it holds up.
Super good. So okay, it's okay. My hair can go back in the eye. I like that album.
It's like the dude like guarding the doorway.
Yeah, exactly. The doorway man. Dude,
yeah,
okay.
we need to bring that genre back. Is like emo punk pop? Is that dead?
I think it's kind of more just like now it's more into like math rock and stuff.
Yeah, the nerds had to go there.
The nerds.
It's pop.
The emos grew up and got nerdy. Anyway, this is gonna be Drax going up against Ouroboros, Soul and Millia.
Look at the block on 6'8".
The IB on 6'8".
Yeah, wow. So this is loser semis, right? So this is just going to be 2 out of 3?
This is 2 out of 3, yes. I know, it's always weird whiplash. Wow, what a pickup off a disc. Ouroboros. You know, I feel like the one scary thing, potentially, about playing Soul is that people usually are pretty practiced against this character. Like,
that is true.
He's very common. So a lot of times when you see Millia structure, oh my god, that's a straight punish on that. That sucks. Like, Millia's, if they ever have, like, safe disc pressure against a character, it's probably gonna be Soul. Nice.
Ooh, okay. Ouroboros holding strong.
The big round star 2S, yeah.
2S.
AlphaDrax has been doing a pretty good job at cycling their round stars between like 2S, 6H, air dash. Like they've got quite a bag of tricks.
And how many dash up wild throws have we seen?
A lot. But
innumerable.
It feels like he only breaks those out like later. Like he holds on to him for a bit.
Yeah, you have to get
there it
is. Okay, well.
Ow.
Oh my god!
What up, DP?
Drax is in Ouroboros' head right now. We are witnessing a crime.
That hurt a lot. Jeez Louise. Oh my god, the banner break!
Oh no, not like this! A perfect.
I mean, you can't burst it.
That's the definition of full send. Get in there, Lewis. That was crazy.
Holy smokes. Also, yeah, I did say
game 1 though. That's just game. I know we just said it's 2 out of 3, so you kind of have to do it now, but that was just game 1. There's still time.
Yeah, Ouroboros has also kind of been the comeback king in this bracket.
That is true.
They've been consistently kind of taken like it's slow the first game, and then it feels like they just turn it on. Wow.
Oh, nice, the counter hit. Look at this, the corner. Okay.
Okay, taking the immediate side switch. Yeah, AlphaDrax forced to burst there. She actually kind of sidestepped through the far S, but it got weird.
That slash just kind of whiffed right through the pixels there.
No break. I actually like this a lot from Ouroboros. They've been, like, keeping the corner, but now, unfortunately, getting punched in the face, and Millia does not have the life to deal with this.
Yeah, lots of meter to work with, though. Uh-oh.
No break? What's it gonna be? You got so much meter. You got so much meter. You gotta use it. You gotta use it. You gotta escape.
What if, though? I think we gotta see RC, right? Oh, no, just kidding. Just block it is fine. Okay.
Nice. Beautiful. I would have been so... I don't know if they FD'd there, because, like, Chipp was such a concern.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I was thinking, like, you could, like, drift RC forward and just try to avoid it. Oh, another wild throw.
Do not get wild thrown again. The next one will kill you. 5K. What a cross-up JK.
That was good getting out of the corner here from Ouroboros, though. And now, okay. Oh, the whiffed 5K.
I don't know if they meant to wall break that with a rose. I don't know if they were trying to wing and land and wingers. Okay.
Super. Unfortunate.
Jeez. Just like that, Drax. Okay, no, sorry, I forgot. There's
Just
another
kidding.
round.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. I knew that all along. I was just, I was putting pressure on him. Air card. Wow.
Oh, schmicks. Yeah, same side.
Yeah, that's not a very good, like the disc there isn't ultra threatening. You just kind of block it. No, Drax putting their finger in the blender.
Unless.
Oh.
Oh, no, not again. All of a sudden, the life is even. Okay, I had to burst to avoid the mix-up.
You cannot get scrambled here if you're Ouroboros. You have to be the no RC. It hit weird. Ah, the DP.
Oh, wake up DP again.
Good block.
But counter hit? Wait, this is a huge chance here. Whoa, same side. Okay, it's 1-1.
Nice. And that same side, and the reason I also love that, because they weren't doing anything. They just landed on the same side. They were just chilling. Like
just land and wait, which it makes a lot of sense because, we've seen the DP so many times as well, so you want to avoid that.
Exactly.
Going to game 3.
All right. Tied up, 1-1.
Something I really like that we're seeing from Ouroboros is playing around the corner and like the screen positioning.
Yes.
Obviously, the corner is like its own character in Guilty Gear Strive. The corner is not something that you want to interact with, but you also want to, put your opponent in there as well. So I feel like we're just seeing Ouroboros thinking about that the whole time and not just see like already like switching sides just to get the opponent closer. And now this is a good start already here for Millia.
Yeah, he was gonna be able to. Yeah, burst there was important. Ouroboros not able to build any meter or anything to end that in a super to get the wall break. Doesn't also have meter because they'd love to do round start disc. Or disc super in order to get it started, but okay, RC on the rare hair car.
All right, that should be the round, and now it's match point Ouroboros. Very clean play.
Why is Ouroboros just the comeback king? Why?
I know, right? The first game is just data. That's why I always say.
Now Ouroboros is beep boop enemy downloaded.
Yeah, exactly. The DSL connection.
My
Getting
America
the
is
wall break.
online. No, yeah.
Wow, round start super.
They've been doing it so much. Go out of the air, the Canadian burst. Oh no, Ouroboros with the perfect, sending it right back at Drax.
Let's go. He's saying, I'm not getting hit by any more wild throws. You gotta hold this burst bait. Up in the chilly north, coming down right onto the close slash. Very nicely played by Ouroboros. That was a redemption match there.
That really was. That was nuts. Ouroboros is going to move on now to fight Bone Daddy down in losers finals. And I don't think these two did not encounter each other in the bracket so far. They're on totally opposite sides. So winner of this is going to move on to fight the good old HispanicMan, aka Hispanic at the Disco.
So this is the battle of the pixies, so to speak. The sugar, caffeine, super fast moving mix-up characters smacking into each other now.
Let's slamming. I've always, because like I never really played Marvel 2 or anything, and I've always found it so weird that when someone's like, "What's a fighting game pixie?" and everyone goes Magneto, right? Which is fair. That's a definition of the term. But it's like Magneto's like a big chonky dude. Like
he is. I think it's more like the speed of movement.
It is. It's like the speed, and it's also like high damage, and it's like low health. I think those are like the things. But
it's a very limited archetype because like, can you name any pixies other than like Magneto, Storm, like Millia from Skullgirls? I guess Millia is a pixie.
12's a pixie. He does no damage. But he's mobile.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna look it up on the glossary.
Get in there.
Let's see if they have any examples other than like 3 obvious ones.
Hispanic at the Disco, what you keep reminding me of is there's this Eris story about Third Strike that killed me. And I don't know how many of you heard him explain this, but when he used to play Third Strike at the arcades, it would always have, the next door was a restaurant, right? It was a Mexican restaurant. And a lot of the people who worked there would come on their breaks and they would play at the arcade. And he said literally all of them played Akuma. And literally all of them played, like, they had to leave that second. Like, it was just full send, no blocking.
That's
And
the only way that people play Akuma. Like, if you go on Fightcade, bro,
Yeah.
the Akumas are crazy.
But Air says, like, that's how he learned how to play Akuma, and it's who he plays. So he just says he plays a Mexican Akuma. Like, that's what
You know, like, how on, like, nature documentaries, like, hummingbirds, their hearts beat, like, 300 times a minute or whatever, and they just perceive the world, like, in slow motion. That's exactly what it's like for Akumas. Like, when Akuma does Tatsu, from the Akuma player's perspective, it's, like, slowly spinning around across the screen.
Yeah, you see every frame.
I cannot deal with that character, man. He'll, like, jump and then do, like, demon dive kick, and, like, your anti-air, like, by the time you press the button for anti-air, you're, like, already hit by the jump, and it's too fast.
He's cool. I
like...
play Akuma in Third Strike. He's great.
Oh, okay. Well.
When
we
I
had
was
a good run.
Sorry, Jay. I know it's the last time you're gonna be able to do
Akuma's
commentary.
fine. I just don't, I just don't like playing the Fightcade Akumas, man. It drives me crazy.
No, I totally get it. And I also totally get this losers finals, everybody. It's gonna be Ouroboros going up against Lord Bone Daddy. Getting the power up from the Bone stream, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I think that is like, it's like plus 10 to chip damage, just if you're that coordinated with the screen title.
Yeah, right.
Except right now it's not mattering because they're getting completely rushed into the corner, forced to burst early, baited the burst.
Nah, no punish. But an important factor of this matchup, and I don't know if you can hear this, JMCrofts, he did pick Suck a Sage, which is Chipp's theme from XX.
Classic.
So, also a huge buff. Bone Daddy's got a lot of buffs on his side, and they're paying off. Gonna be able to break the wall here.
What a comeback that round. It only took like 2 or 3 good hits to, get low health Millia out of there.
Ooh, Nagoriyuki. I think Nagoriyuki did win the week Otashi was on the mic, yes.
And why don't we have any Axles the week that I'm on the mic? Come on.
I'm sorry.
Man, huge damage here for Bone Daddy.
Yeah, massive. That's like, these are gonna be fast matches. These are fast and furious characters.
Yeah, the meter advantage from that wall break could come into play here as well, because now he's going to have the RC. Whoa!
Not hit.
Ooh, gets caught on the toes.
Nice.
Game
Easy
1 to
peasy.
Bone Daddy.
Okay, Bone Daddy's in there. But again, the important thing for us all to remember, Ouroboros has been winning. They've consistently lost the first game, and is like, okay.
The first game's just data. We've seen it so many times. And now, in losers finals, you could have 2 possible games that are just data. And then just win 3. How hard is that?
Easy peasy, It's like how everyone says it's a Sonic Fox strat where he intentionally drops down to losers early because quote unquote going through losers is easier.
People said that about Daigo too. They would always say that Daigo liked to go to losers early.
Nobody likes going to losers.
No, you have to win. You have to win so many more matches.
Yeah, it sucks. Anyway, Bone Daddy lost a lot of life, but Ouroboros accidentally wound up in the corner there. 5K anti-aired!
Oh my god, look at this combo right now.
Look at the damage!
Yeah, that is cursed. I think maybe a super to break the wall could have been preferable, but yeah, it did have the meter available for the RC there.
I don't know how high up maximum chip hits. I don't know if
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that. All right,
the clone pressure, yeah, that's plus! It may just be a social construct, but, sometimes they matter.
Yeah, we saw last round that Ouroboros was kind of willing to press buttons to try to interrupt that move, but they're just respecting it.
What a block. Okay, throw.
Ooh, same side! That was like the no mix-up. Somehow we all got hit by that.
Wow, wake up throw! Okay, Ouroboros is getting courageous, yeah. That was good for Bone Daddy, because I think that's just not a real setup, so I think you just can, disrespect it with an EP.
So much damage here with this wall break, and tons of meter to work with for Bone Daddy. No burst available for either player. Could this be it with the RC? It should be.
Bro,
right into super.
They got mixed with the 2-hit JH? That sucks. I feel so bad. They definitely just tried to fuzzy block. They were standing, and then just went to down back quickly to try to block the chip low, but the second hit clipped him. Oh man,
that sucks. Yeah, that's like in Skullgirls, people would always get hit by parasol, jump back light kick. I think was the move. It was 3-hit jump in, and people would always block the first one and then get hit overhead.
Or it's a Buki's 19 air target combos, and it's just
help.
Yeah. I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, but I play Ibuki in Third Strike, so I think that's cool. Akuma's not cool, but
But Ibuki's sick.
Ibuki, bro, when Ibuki gets going, that's hype. But Ouroboros is gonna have to get going here with Millia. Can the download be complete? The burst is already gone here for Bone Daddy. Now for both players, the DP. Plus frames, yeah, respecting it this time.
Just went for the full. I kind of wish that he didn't RC that. Like, I wish that he'd been able to visually confirm that it just hit. It was just like,
Yeah.
oh, we going.
Yeah, Chipp definitely, you know, he can be one of those like mental stack characters where like, yeah, in theory that overhead Rekka is reactable, but like in practice, you're already thinking about so much.
Exactly.
This is a nice comeback attempt here from Ouroboros though, still no burst, so.
And he hits. Oh, I hit by the okay. Ouroboros. Is it happening, Crofts?
I wonder what Bone Daddy was doing. I mean, there's no cross-up threat when your back is in the corner.
He might have tried to do maximum chip into RC just to immediately escape the corner. Because he had 100
That
meters.
is true. Early burst here from Bone Daddy, but a big counter hit. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Good blocks.
Is the prophecy being fulfilled?
Oh my god, the prophecy.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god, it is. Ouroboros quickly goes up the big 1. 2-1.
Okay, 2-1. Let's go. Bro, I'm dying at the cross. Classic.
Yeah, no, this is, if Ouroboros actually runs his back all the way, I'm suspicious. It's like, okay, are you actually like just sandbagging for a bit? Like, this is crazy.
Content. Yeah, just throwing for content.
Ouroboros is trying to get the YouTube started. Let's get in it.
Yeah, bro, yo, it's like me whenever I upload highlights on Twitch or whatever, or on Twitter. I mean, it's all intentional. I would never intentionally, or I would never unintentionally let the opponent style on me.
Yeah, no, never.
Big counter hit.
Oh my god, the
Bro, what is
damage!
this damage? What
Holy
the heck?
molies. Not the best round start for Ouroboros.
Okay, at least you got the burst out. Yeah, ooh, wow, another burst?
Yeah, not a bad burst, right? Because YRC is so plus and letting Chipp get started like that can be bad. But this could also be bad. Is this dead? No, oh my god, where's he going? What is happening?
A little bit of a stare down. Nice 6P into super. Wow, that's the first time I think we've seen that today. No,
Order, no meter YRC.
Say
Not
it
like
ain't so. I love the back off as well from Ouroboros there. That was so smart.
dude, Ouroboros, they're not phased. It could be Evo game point and they're chilling. They're just max
Yeah, I mean,
relax.
it was exactly what we were talking about. Like, it's so easy to get on autopilot and just like keep doing the same thing. Like, mixing
What
up
a
the neutral approach here
mix.
is working so well. Wow, the DP hitting from so far. Plus frames, good block.
Good, Abare.
Yep, trying not to get put in that overhead Rekka situation again.
Okay,
Nice tick though.
Bone
First
Daddy's
time
getting to
we've
work.
seen it.
They're getting to work. This could be easily one more hit could kill.
Yeah, with all this meter available.
Counter hit, can we get the
Confirm Ouroboros!
ties it up? Oh my god, I
Ouroboros,
can't
you're
believe
crazy.
it. The prophecy is coming true.
Yeah, before our very eyes. Could we actually see this? We're going to game 5, baby. Let's go.
Mental. This is absolutely mental. This is
Now I can't help but think, like, if Ouroboros wins this, like, is Ouroboros gonna like keep losing and then start winning again? Like, is
But
that
we
gonna
have the
happen again?
longest possible grand finals.
I know, because there's got to be a bracket reset too. That's so many rounds of learning, of download, of data collection, like the NSA. Nice DP.
Oh my god.
Ooh. Are we having deja vu right now?
Yeah, but this time got the super ender, was able to. That did like genuinely 80%. I mean, she's dead.
Oh my god, the old 2-touch. I guess maybe like a 2-touch and chain.
All right, walk it off. Walk it off.
Yeah, I mean, the mental fortitude we've seen from Ouroboros so far, we're gonna need to see that continue because that is not how you want the first round of the final game of Losers Finals to go. Oh no, another big one. Uh-oh, boys. Might have to pack it up.
Is this it? Wait, no. Oh my god, how did you get volleyball spiked? You went up.
sometimes I just don't question these things.
Is she dead?
Command throw.
Oh my
god, the damage! What the heck?
It killed Bone Daddy.
That did so much. That's a will it kill moment right there. I don't think that anyone see that command throw killing. Am I crazy?
That did so much damage. Bone Daddy is gonna take it there 3-2. Good stuff to Ouroboros. They're gonna go out here to tournament in 3rd place, which does mean everybody, we have to, it's a tradition, JMCrofts. I need you to be in with me on this one, but everybody please rise really quick, for we have to say goodbye to our first person in the tournament for playing tonight so well enough to get all the way up to 3rd place Ouroboros with some absolute nail-biter sets. I am proud to announce that you are banned as shit, and I never want to see you again. Thank you so much for playing tonight. I hope you have fun playing in the open brackets, which are every Tuesday. Thank you again for entering, and we are gonna jump into our grand finals to find out who's gonna win between HispanicMan and Bone Daddy. Holy
All
moly.
right, let's go. Are we gonna have like an Evangelion, like congratulations, you're banned?
I play a horrible MIDI of the graduation theme when I do the speech. It's a whole thing. I don't know how this started. Whew.
Well, let's get ready for it. Grand finals. So of course, Bone Daddy gonna have to win 2 sets.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big one. Player interviews when? I'd be so scared to do that. Like, not for nothing. I love all of you, but I don't know all of you. I have no idea. Like, someone's gonna get on the mic and be like, "Hey, what's up, everybody? I just want to say cannibalism is actually good for the environment. I do it every day. Thank you very much." And I'm just gonna be like,
"Oh
okay.
yeah, that's danger zone with no editing. We're running it live."
But speaking of running it live, here it is, Bone Daddy on the loser side of the bracket, going up again. Sorry, I got distracted. HispanicMan. Oh, okay, we got a big dude redemption. Hold on, I gotta get my duder. Everyone get hype, make some noise. Let's get into it, JMCrofts. Ooh, thank you very much, everybody. Thanks for the big dude.
What the heck? I think we saw a second big dude.
Was there another big dude? Oh my god,
yeah,
the 2 big dudes? Okay, hold on, real quick. Again, it is winners finals. He punishes the DP. Woo! Let's do it.
Let's go.
That one was crustier. I didn't get a good dude that one, but it's okay.
No, that had some stank on it. That's what we like to see. All right, Bone Daddy going in right now, but you got to watch those DPs, and that's exactly what happens. No punish, though.
Damn, Fargo dropped a big 20K on big dudes. I respect it.
Oh, there's the
what?
Hot dog.
That was on the other side.
Oh, how did that be throw? Wait, was that throw or was that like 5A?
I think it was like 5P.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's 5A. What game are we playing?
I love Persona 4. Here we are.
All right, HispanicMan taking the first round. Quite a bit of a comeback there. The mental fortitude. We've seen it matter so much here.
Do we have a command for how to enter these cups? I can talk about it right after this. HispanicMan, though, is going to get the big wall break.
Super wall break. I mean, look at this damage on Leo, too.
Yeah, Leo's a bulky boy. He needs it in order to throw around a DP every second.
Yeah, you got to be able to afford to take some risks here. Nice block on the overhead.
Dude, that has been like the HispanicMan escape so often, and it keeps working because it's so weird. He just does jump back in the corner, JH, but...
Heck of a burst bait there.
Yowza, HispanicMan.
That was a convincing game 1.
Yeah, that burst block was huge.
Yeah, Bone Daddy had a couple reads there. I mean, we even saw the perfectly baited burst and then no punish. So Bone Daddy's going to have to capitalize.
And there was also a perfectly baited DP that wasn't punished. Unfortunately, those are the kinds of things where, like, the Leo players, if you're letting them off the hook like that, like, you're Chipp. You have so much less health. The math won't work out if you're constantly having to, like, struggle and, like, slug with them.
That is true. Nice. The 2K, 2D, the mix. Oh, no. Down half life and a burst right off the bat, but Bone Daddy can still do this.
Wow, what an anti-air.
Yeah, the close slash hitbox working perfectly for that.
Yeah, I don't think usually Chipp's is... Oh my god, it's like he tripped during the DP. Oh, the big damage. Not gonna be dead. But obviously great positioning. However, HispanicMan has...
We might see a raw super. That's my prediction. I feel like Raw Super is such a good call out here.
The old 1.0 Strive memes, the J2K.
Exactly. All right, that was smarter. That was smarter than what I would have done. Listen, that's why I'm not here in Grand Finals. Oh, look at that, the win DP.
Wow, yeah, the 5Ks. That is the issue with trying to do stuff like the setup. The setup. What a meanie.
That was a wall tech bait. That was insane.
Did you see him shimmying over?
It's good that these guys get banned. It's deserved, man.
Ban this man in chat. Okay, the 5Ps. I respect it. Bone Daddy's got a pixel and a dream. They made it work before.
Yeah, we've definitely seen it, especially with the meter gain here. Burst available for HispanicMan, but
that sucked. The J2K got slowed down by the PRC.
yeah, it gave him so much time to punish the landing recovery.
You got a long way to go for your beginner. Just a reminder, this is grand finals of the beginner bracket. This isn't.
That's why these guys are getting banned. You'll never have to face these guys in tournament. All right, there's the cross-up.
Big weight on the burst. Yeah, there it is. Actually flung him into the corner. That sucked.
Ooh, nice little air-to-air. Not able to confirm into too much, but...
I wonder, he must have already input the Rekka, because I think if he had stopped in like 6H more, there's 6H there, that might have killed.
Oh, this is... Okay. The kunai, what are those? Shuriken?
The good old Shuriken actually coming in clutch? Bone Daddy. 9-1-1.
Somehow, by the skin of their teeth there, Bone Daddy making it 1-1.
I know, Shuriken did something, right? Amazing. You never see
Rare
that.
footage.
Crazy. But yeah, also, something that me and JMCrofts were talking about earlier is like, there's a lot of things that make a beginner, and these people meet our qualifications by numbers, right? You can read if you want, the challenge bracket has a bunch of breakdowns for that. But like, you'd be surprised how much just a little bit of training mode and just playing some people makes you suddenly really not look like a beginner anymore. It can happen very fast.
That round star gold burst, pretty ballsy. Unfortunately, not going to work out. Uh-oh. Okay.
Counter. Oh,
wait,
yeah.
shield.
Throwing the counter, which is huge. Oh, the counter hit! Ah! This is so weird. This has been so scrambly, Crofts.
Look at this combo, though. That was so hype.
The reverse beat.
Oh my god, the DP. Listen, at the end of the day, Leo is Leo.
Oh my god.
Through. Oh, I like the little footsies at the start, though.
He's turning into the greatest Ken ever. That old video I made cannot escape me.
Wait, what?
The old video of Ken doing a billion DPs with the music in the background.
We're gonna have to do a meme review on this later.
All right, we'll do a meme review.
All right, there's the big cross-up. What's the mix here? Good block on the overhead. Yeah, YRC just a nice air.
Oh my god. Okay, HispanicMan. Only one game away from taking this. Yeah, I said earlier, HispanicMan is quite a heart player, and yeah, they is. This is
yeah, I mean, that was the first time we've seen that situation, so it's like, yeah, the ability to adapt, the ability to do surprising things, even in sort of awkward situations, can really, really set a player apart. You got to be ready for anything in fighting games.
Exactly. And speaking of being ready for anything in fighting games, no pressure. This might be the last game of the night. If HispanicMan wins this and we all go home.
It could happen, and this throw is a good start. Ooh, wow, just pressing buttons, though.
Sukiyaki. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, Bone Daddy hasn't really been able to get those starts that much against HispanicMan, so I feel like that's huge.
Yeah, like, you know, just not respecting the, like, if you're going to pressure me on Wake Up, you better be ready to meet me.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That was a smart time to DP, though, right? Because clearly Bone Daddy has been trying to crank up the offense a bit, going for the stagger close S's.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Not quite dead.
Not quite the round yet.
Maximum chip.
I don't think this is going to kill.
No, I don't think so. Watch us both be wrong. Oh my god, it was close.
What if, though?
Gold burst? What do you mean, gold burst?
Okay, it's some karmic justice that lost that round after gold bursting. This is a good chance here for Bone Daddy.
Oh my god, that's still comboed from that far? That was so delayed.
Yeah, just every hit is taking such big chunks off of Chipp's HP here.
Yeah, 100%. Gonna be able to get... Oh, no!
I didn't spaghetti's falling out of the pockets.
No, now the spaghetti's getting packed back into the pockets, Bone Daddy.
Oh, the jump 2K, rare footage of it actually hitting this game.
It used to hit a lot, and they decided that's not good.
Yeah, they're like, we can't let that happen.
Not quite dead. Yeah, important
Bursting
burst.
mid DP, let's go.
You can't let him get the back turn off that, but this is so scary. Punish! No! Immediate burst! It was just a 2P!
Oh, the anti-air 5K.
Oh my
Another
god!
one.
I'm so amazed Bone Daddy didn't just try to throw or something. Potentially the last game here. No bursts on the table.
Match point.
What a
look at
throw
that,
bait.
the spacing. Oh my god, okay. HispanicMan is pulling out the tricks.
That was a super misinput, but it really looked like he just twerked in place for a second.
This is it. This is your last chance. The pressure. Nice.
Okay, wait. Dun, 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 dun. No! Guile theme for you today. HispanicMan is gonna be your Beginner Cup number 9 champion. Going up 3-1 over Bone Daddy. Boy, that was a good-ass set, JMCrofts.
I was really, really impressed by HispanicMan's play. In the very last round, especially, like, we just saw stuff that we hadn't seen, like, all day. Like, using the spacing with your back turn, like, baiting, reversal throw, and then pressuring with the back turn 5K. Like, such good mix. Such solid play. Yeah, there were some DPs. There might have been 1 or 2 Leo DPs, but you can't make an omelet without cracking a few eggs. That's the way to do it.
Exactly. And everybody, once again, really quick, JMCrofts, before I let you get out of here, everybody, please rise. Please be ready to send off our 2 players who fought it out in Grand Finals today. Bone Daddy takes second. The Chipp, who landed the sickest bombos any of us have ever seen. They're too sick for us, and we never want to see them again. Never enter a Beginner Cup bracket ever again. Get out of here, you banned. I hope to see you in the open bracket, my fellow Boneman. Thank you so much for playing. And in the winner of tonight's Beginner Cup bracket, HispanicMan, aka Hispanic at the Disco. Thank you so much for playing. Your Leo is scary, and I gotta say, too scary. You must be too short to play in this ride. Get the hell out of here. And I hope to see you in the open bracket. I'm sure you'll do great. Thank you all so much for watching and playing and doing all the things tonight. JMCrofts, thank you so much for commentating tonight. I really do appreciate you, buddy.
My pleasure. Happy to be here.
Cool. Do you have any final words to say to the... Do you have anything you want to plug, JMCrofts, before you leave?
No. I mean, you guys can follow me on Twitter and YouTube, and that's pretty much it.
Hell yeah.
Thanks so much, guys. Oh, yeah, and we also, by the way, I guess I will plug that. We also run beginner tournaments once a month on my Twitch. We're doing Skullgirls. Or, no, I'm sorry. I lied. We're doing Capcom versus SNK 2.
Holy smokes.
On the 20th. We did Skullgirls last month. The 20th, so a week from this Friday, we're doing CVS 2. So there's still time to enter. You do have to be a Twitch sub. Prime subs work, but yeah, that's how you get into the Discord. That's
Cool.
how we keep the numbers manageable so we can actually run the tournament in a reasonable time. Or if you guys just want to watch, make sure you show up for that. CVS 2. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's a really, really sick game.
That should be awesome. All right, again, thank you so much, dude, for hanging out with us tonight. I'll catch you later, buddy.
All right. Peace out, everybody.
Bye. Bam. Another one in the books, everybody. All right. Oh, okay, so I'm going to make the bracket after this. And also, if we're talking about the person that we have guest commentating next week, I don't know who it is yet. I'm sorry. So I gotta figure some shit out. I don't know who it's gonna be. I'll let you all know. So we're gonna figure it out, and I'll tell everybody when we find it out. But don't worry, I'll still make the bracket and stuff after this. I hope everybody had fun, and in case you're new here, we do a little bit of an outro. It's kind of a tradition. Well, I try to find a raid, and I never find a raid. It's a whole thing. Like, if you're here, you know. All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching this week. I'll have the next bracket up right after this. For tonight's... Oh, sorry, how to join? Join the bracket. If you're not in Sajam's Discord, you can find the link to his Discord on his Twitch channel. And that's where I post the bracket. I'm also going to tweet it out. You can follow me at Twitter, at solid_bones. I'm going to tweet the bracket out right after this. And yeah, you can find it there. Okay, let's get Rob on the stream. There he is. We all love Rob. And for tonight's outro, everybody, I need you all to play along. I need your power and your energy. Also, this is going to be way too loud. I need all your power and your energy. For tonight's outro, you are all playing Uno. Except you are like 1200 AD knights. You are all 1200 AD knights doing all kinds of messed up 1200 AD knights things, and you're playing Uno. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you all next time. Hit this +4. That's my knight voice. Nice try, Sir Edric. You forgot to speak Uno, and thus your victory is forfeit. This is too loud, Phil. Hold on. Holy shit. Just reverse Uno onto the plague. Sir, if you play another draw 2, I will challenge you to a joust. Verily, you are teaching. Thou cannot have that many +4 cards. Place 4 papers in thy hand. Nay, this thy turn. Alright, that one got me. Omelette du fromage. Uno. Remember, everybody, no matter how hard it gets, we will always have Uno. We'll also always have the big 7 months from Noah. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to send you all over. Rezone is doing a match right now between Frankie BFG and Exodus in Third Strike, and that looks like fun. So I'm going to send you all over there because we were talking about Third Strike on stream, and I got Third Strike on the brain. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you all next time. Bye! Wait, shit, I messed up my raid. I misclicked. Hold on, this is awkward. We have to wait another 10 seconds. Please hold. Dun 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 dun. Okay, bye everybody, I'll see you later.